Fuck yeah, it crashed. I'm back live now. Motherfucker spawned me underwater, man.
Yo.
Alright. What the fuck was I doing? Alright, this is the big back hole. This is what I started. There's a foundation over it. Because this is just far enough. This is really in a good spot, honestly. Because this is just far enough from anything where it's not going to fuck with nothing. And I could make it into a giant iron farm. I could basically have an iron farm suspended in the air above the ground. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Yeah. Yeah.
We back.
Lindsay, I was just saying, back here over the big hole, I want to basically make a big ass iron mine or iron farm and suspend it within and over this hole, possibly with a glass bottom if possible, so it looks cool, or something to look cool. You know how I do. Like to have a little bit of flair. It's just far enough from everything where I think it's like a really good spot to do that particular project because you want that to be away from everything else.
Well, most of your ideas have been a success thus far.
Try. I put these bitches on the ceiling.
Big Pillager is watching you eyes. Howdy, I see you modded Minecraft.
I modded. I bought a for five. This only cost me $5 or $6, but I bought a texture pack and then I did whatever to get it to work. But yeah, it looks prettier this way. Um, I forget what the fuck it was called
Hey
though.
Jester. Ooh, it does look nice.
Hmm.
Howdy Lindsay. Wait, I thought this text reader was just a your channel thing. This yours now?
No, the
The
text
texture looks nice but the game crashes every now and then.
correct.
I really hope it's unrelated.
I think it's totally related. But I forgot what the fuck we were just talking about. Oh yeah, the thing that reads the chat, that's whenever I'm playing. I have it set up like that. Lindsay doesn't like it like that. She could set it like that, but she doesn't.
I have Siri turned off when I play. Fair dues. It's too distracting for me. I'm supposed to be getting a call from Mom a little later. I'll hop on when that's over.
Tell her to hurry the fuck up. These banners are getting ridiculous though. Just saying. Dude, why you cover my window with the art? I don't want you to cover the window. Oh, fucking piece of shit. Yo, this game is dumb as fuck sometimes, I swear to God it is. That makes some sense. Okay, I just got a little picture, just a tiny little one. The fuck? That I kinda like. I want it up against the ceiling. So I have to do this. Dude, come on, Minecraft. Really? Okay. Is it all good? Okay. Fucking stupid looking. Can you put it like so it fits? Stupid as fuck sometimes.
Y'all wanna see an upcoming stop motion I'm working on?
I'm not going to stop and move. Alright. Anybody out there, never use these fucking wall pieces, because they make everything else look like shit.
Sent it to the Gilded.
Cool. Dude, these walls make the
The
art
full
look
thing
like
is going to be
so
Scott
fucking
Steiner
stupid.
versus Mr. Perfect.
Orders here. Teamwork makes the dream work. Cool. Oh, I gotta like squiggle. That's surprising when you do well. Close. You have a good night too. You have a good night. I'll have gin and tonic. This fucking coffee liqueur shit. Yeah. Put that in the fucking fridge for coffee. Seriously, but this shit's like coffee mate. Like I don't know why they sell it at the liquor store. It's basically coffee mate. Coffee mate with a shot. Coffee mate. It's just coffee mate.
Gin and tonic, one of my faves.
Oh, gin will get me fighting a coat rack, Lindsay. I ain't gonna lie. So I ordered some when I'm my car right here. I ain't going nowhere. I'm grounded for the evening. It's fine. Um, what glass shall I drink this in? I need a crunk cup. Grand Carnival. The fuck? I remember that. Yeah, I'm like a souvenir cup guy, and then when I get the souvenir cups home, I'm like, these are all made like shit, and then I throw them out.
Need a fancy highball.
I ain't got a fancy highball. I got a chalice glass. I got 8 of these fancy glasses, and they're like from the 60s. Like you can still buy these, but these
I
ones are
had a
from the
Family Guy
60s.
drinking game cup.
Oh, really? Oh, you know what? That sounds really fucking familiar. Did it have Stewie on it? So I think my mother had got me one of those, which obviously dating it because my mother's been gone for quite a while. God bless her soul. And my fathers and my brothers and my grandmothers and my uncles. Everybody
The
else can go
chalice.
fuck themselves. Except
Lol,
for
close
nobody.
enough.
Big ups to nobody.
It had Stewie on one side and Peter on the one side.
That's a terrible picture. What is this called?
Oh
Seriously.
nobody, I miss that old man, disappointed face, broken heart.
Yep. He's one of the best of us.
I also had
Hell of
one
a
of
lot
those
better than I'll
toxic
ever be.
Shrek cups from McDonald's.
I could try my ass off for the rest of my life and I won't be him. That's true. And Marks, look at your grandfather. Your grandfather's also a good man.
Looks like a goblet.
Yeah, my mother never used them for anything. The only thing she ever used them for was she would make pudding and put it in them. Oh shit. Oh, you know what? The guy didn't tell me that this was bouncing around his fucking car. Thanks, asshole. Asshole. Swear to God.
Yep, he's a veteran and family man.
Fucking foreigners, man. Not good for fucking anything. Not even menial fucking tasks.
I remember my paternal grandparents had a drinking glass set similar to yours, Jesse.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because I've seen them recently at a bar, but those definitely weren't of the same age, you know? Alright, let's try it again. This reminds me of that Sprite joke. Lemon and lime, there's other shit in there. Not the fuck do you find out what else goes in it. Yeah, it's such a weird, a weird, what's the word? Not rhythm, but it is rhythm. Like, I can't remember.
God bless Mitch Hedberg. His delivery was odd but hilarious.
Yeah, here's some funny shit.
Got my brand. It's radical leftist revolutionary meets queer spirituality and radical acceptance.
Why didn't you just say I'm a fucking idiot?
Hello, Jeffrey here.
Nope.
I use she, her pronouns. I'm not sir. I just need to not be called sir.
I'm not sir.
Nothing like a good misgendering.
Sorry, dude. You're a man, bro. That's why people keep calling you a boy, guy. Because you're him. He is you, sir.
Well, that's a thing. Call it a little quirk, if you will.
No. That's a mental illness. That's not a little quirk.
Down,
That's a
down,
big
down,
problem.
style,
That's an
lol.
emergency. You're an emergency.
If woman
You're an
sees me
emergency.
as woman, yes. If woman sees me as man, no.
Oh, okay. Well, man sees you as idiot.
Ready to demobilize true international under pressure.
Anyway, brand new music video this Friday.
Damn, I couldn't tell that was Tom McDonald. He was just standing there eating a banana, fucking wrecking people. Better not be no fucking motion at my front door. Honestly, I'm one of the few people around that's like, honestly, it isn't going to bother me one bit if you try to home invade me. I could use the entertainment and the target practice. That's not to say I don't fear for my life, because if I didn't do certain actions, then yes, I would be a dead man. Therefore, I fear for my life. Therefore, you all had to die. That just wraps a nice little bow in the package. But I don't know. It's just I have this Ring doorbell, so he's like, "There's somebody outside. There's somebody outside. There's somebody outside. There's somebody outside." There's never anybody outside. Seriously, there's never anybody outside. My floodlight will go off, and I'm like, I go outside and I do a perimeter check, and I'm just like, there ain't even a fucking animal. Like, what the fuck is this shit? I thought that was a zombie child. It was just a fucking chicken. Fuck you, chicken. Fuck you, chicken. Fuck your fucking chicken. Fuck you, chicken. Fuck you, chicken. Fuck your chicken, you ain't looking good. You need to wash that. You need to wash that, motherfucker. You need to wash that. You need to wash your ass. You need to
chicken
wash
looks
your
like the Muppet
motherfucking ass. You mean Camilla? See that? Oh my god, that was a terrible Gonzo attempt. Oh, you know what? I try. My throat's
I
finally
want
cleared
fried
up, and I'm
chicken.
just like, I can't even do anything. The only thing I could ever do right was like fucking the Joker, Starscream, and like I don't even know. I can sing along with songs pretty good until you turn the radio off and you hear my actual voice and you're like, God, stop it. Just stop it. You know how modders are like cheaters and shit? If I was a modder, you know what I'd do? I'd bring my fucking GTA character in this bitch.
Gonzo's voice sounds like he'd be hard to pull off.
It's so much stuff going on. I'm just failure back here with no one stuff. I mean, I can't do it. The consistency in that like amount of distortion
Then you have
is
Animal
ridiculous.
Roll.
Yeah, Animal's easy, just like lady, My voice doesn't sound like his though, so I guess it's not that easy. Doing what he does is easy. Making your voice sound like his is not. I like Ralph the dog. I can't even do that. Maybe if I get drunk. Mark's put me in my fucking place. Because I thought I was pretty good at imitating shit until somebody put me on the spot with a rando person to do, and I was like, can't pull it off. Feel stupid. Can't pull it off. I still feel bad about that because that's the type of person I am. I do feel bad about that. Yo, I heard this Five Nights at Freddy's movie sucks dick.
It's crazy because you can tell the voice is Frank Oz doesn't, then he comes out with animal grinning squinting face.
I want to know how somebody fucking did Beaker. You know, judging from Bianca's thumbnail, Brie Larson's got really nice tits. How come she never shows off them puppies? I don't know what's wrong with that girl. She must just be afraid to have fun.
When I was a kid, I had no idea that Miss Piggy was voiced by a
I always
man.
thought it was really hot to have blonde hair and brown eyes because of the contrast there, especially when they're looking up at you with my penis in their mouth. But, yeah, it's just, she got that no fun gene. She got to get that shaken out of her so she could be cool. That's all it takes. There's so much shit still to bring over. Fuck. Lindsay. Would you like to learn something, Lindsay? Something that will be helpful later when we're doing all the villager shit. Is that you could do mine carts, you could do boats, you could do whatever, right? But these fucking
Lol, what, Jesse?
this right here. You know what the purpose of that is? That makes all the villagers get in the beds because they think there's an attack. So, ergo, if you're setting up something like an iron farm and you need to put down beds for the guys to get into, and they're not cooperating, all you got to do.
Isn't all that hard, but you have the certain vocal point for his voice.
Yeah, you're very right, Marks.
Oh,
it's very much
interesting.
My voice has been shot lately. It's like I thought that once I quit smoking, like my voice would like be more quality, but my voice is shit lately, like for months. I don't have cancer or anything because like I'm still fat, so. But like if you're making like an iron farm or something, you ding the bell and then they all run and get in the bed, so it's more convenient for herding. Also,
you definitely have to speak more through your nose when you're trying to do Kermit.
Oh yes, yeah. I guess you could close off your nose a little bit. Oh, there's all kinds of tricks people do. It all takes a lot of practice though, because it's a muscle just like anything else. That's why, like, when people bring up bucket lists, yes, I would really love to fuck Tara Strong. Just like 8 times. Maybe 10. Just saying.
Frank Oz's voice is nasal.
She does like 500 characters. She's got to have the strongest throat on the fucking planet. Do you understand? Do you understand? Yes, I understand. She told a fucked up story once. I watched a video of her and she was getting interviewed by another voice actor, right? And he was like, what's the most fucked up interaction you've ever had with a fan? So she was like, this guy got into my line at a convention. This is at a convention in front of, we've all been to comic conventions or whatever conventions, right? It's very public. So this guy comes up to Tara Strong's table, and she's a gorgeous woman, right? So fucking, he's like, can you please read my fan fiction script? And this is like a big stinky fat guy and shit, and he's ugly as shit. So she's like, yeah, I'll think. She's trying to make him feel good about himself, that old fucking chestnut. So
Apparently Tara
she
Strong
starts
got
reading.
cancelled for supporting Israel.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. She accepted all of their bullshit for fucking years, and they're just like, okay, get out. One misstep with them, she'll learn. She'll learn. She's not stupid. But anyway, she starts reading this thing, and it instantly turns sexual, and she's like, what the fuck is this? And she looks up, and the guy has his hand down his pants, and he's just jacking it right there in the
best
middle of the
voices
fucking
I can
convention
do is
center.
Carl Weezer and Muscle
And
Man
she's
from
just
two
like,
of the most popular cartoon shows.
Security. Carl Weezer? I don't know either of those people, dude. See, I'm full of shit because the only things I can really do with my voice, like if I go, oh, Holly, you do know how to make an old clown feel young again. Like, I haven't done that in months. So, the essential beats of it are there. But it's really just a forced thing, knowing the rhythm. But, all the voices that I could kind of do are all forced voices. They're not
Google one
natural
after
voices.
another and I'll try and send a vocal comparison.
Like, who was it? Who the fuck was it? Phil Lamar. Phil Lamar, I think. Because he was talking about voice acting. No. It wasn't Phil Lamar. It was the other guy from Futurama. Bender. John DiMaggio. It was John DiMaggio. He was talking about all how, yeah, you could get the beats right? And you could get a little imitation of a voice going, and you could get some things. And he's watching people doing imitations of Bender, right? And he's like, oh, I can see how that's a lot of season one Bender. This other guy's like, that sounds like a pretty good fleshed out Bender, but he's missing this, and this. And he said, once you get it down pat, now singing it. It's like, yeah, okay. No. Imagine getting a voice down perfectly and then trying to sing a song. Here's a song. Sing it as X. Here, sing this song as Skeletor. See, I think that the castle needs more beef moving towards that tower. That's what I'm gonna do. Panzers are gonna go on that side. The Panzers are gonna go up front. We worked our asses off. Let's display them.
I can kinda do Ralph Wiggum and Jimbo's voice. Trying to pull off Millhouse is a pain in the ass.
See, that's another thing. Adolescent males, typically voiced by women. Those voices are all off the table.
Exactly what I was thinking, Jesse. If voices need to match the characters, how the fuck are they gonna match the voice to boy characters? Grinning squinting face.
Ah, this gin and tonic is so strong it smells like cleaning supplies. Whoa.
Oh, I forgot mention that Carl Wheezer is voiced by Rob Paulson, aka Yakko Warner.
Oh. Rob Paulson. Isn't he Pinky?
Yes.
Yeah, I met him. He was very nice.
Looking at the real people of most universities, bringing into action to provide personal support. It's just a commercial, but it shows that with our support, this could be you.
Start now at Post University.
Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind. We've got some leftist ignorance to get into today. You know what I love seeing? I love seeing a leftoid realize a basic truth or an obvious truth for the first time, as if it's some sort of grand discovery. Oh, my eyes have been opened. If you don't believe crime, crime is going to be concrete.
What gets me is Clancy fucking Brown is Mr. Krabs lol.
Oh, I know.
Citizens have to deal with on a daily basis? No way! That's crazy! Now, maybe I'm giving most of these leftoids, and especially the TikTok Gen Z leftoids, a little bit too much credit, because it's more like they're identifying the issue itself and less coming to any sort of realization as to what's the cause and how they contribute to that cause with their votes at the ballot box. But I guess step one is basic realization of the circumstance, or rather, in this case, the consequences. Young leftoids are possibly having an upcoming aha moment, realization moment, that maybe defunding the police and decriminalizing crime, maybe that wasn't such a good idea after all. Let's get into this. We got a TikTok video that's been going viral on all the platforms to the tune of over 10 million views. Let's take a look at it. Let's have a conversation. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, so take a look at this.
Tell me why. It just strikes me as high dollar for this single bag of items. I'll tell you why. Because they're essential. And apparently now my Target locks away all these items. So while you could get like $40 per se or makeup that was sitting out, my $8 body wash was locked away. As was my deodorant and my husband's body wash and his razors and like the basic things that I went to Target to get. Behold, the dystopian nightmare that is my Target now. Look at it. And I, like many other former Target lovers, was planning on perusing the fall items, maybe switching a candle or two, maybe buying what I didn't need. But I was literally fighting for my life in that store. I was so desperate to get out of there. And then when I finally get to the end, there's a giant line because that one employee left. One lone employee was not opening cabinets and was manning the checkout register. The self-checkout line was all the way to the back of the store.
Now the video started off with, tell me why. Well, see, that's where I get a little bit confused. I need to tell you, I need to educate you on why your community Target is locking up all essential goods. I need to tell you that. No, I think you need to maybe look around you, and most importantly, look at your city council, look at your government, and ask them to explain why your local Target and local retail stores in general are suffering the consequences of their idiotic policies. And really, as if it's difficult to understand
Her
why
voice and the way she
well,
talks
mostly
makes
this
me
type of
wanna
stuff is
punch
happening in
someone.
Democrat strongholds,
yeah.
you know, places like California, places like San Francisco, for instance, that decriminalized theft under a certain dollar amount. I think that dollar is around 900 something, below 900s. Well, what happens when you decriminalize crime? What happens when you essentially say nothing's going to happen if you go into this store and steal things? Well, we know exactly what's going to happen because we've been covering it for the last couple of years as these looting rampages continue to skyrocket. I mean, come on. I wonder why they're locking products up. And look, I don't blame this young TikTok user. I don't blame this young girl at all. She's confused.
It just showed like Black Lives Matter loot and everything. Nice music behind it.
You know, she's part of that culture. I mean, I'm making
She's a stupid white bitch. Let's be honest. She's a liberal fucking moron.
She represents a very common individual, especially in those parts. Doesn't have a real grasp on what's going on. She's yet again another person who's force-fed a propaganda algorithm. And so she didn't see all those clips I played you. Because obviously CNN, MSNBC, and every other leftist garbage outlet that gets promoted to you on the base algorithm.
Liberal white people are the problem.
A non-catered
No, blacks are also the problem.
Well, those outlets, they're not.
Blacks are the problem for committing the crimes, and liberal white people are the problem for fucking accepting it and being like, oh, that's fine. They're both fucking equally guilty. You know who's not guilty? White conservatives. And black conservatives, for that matter. One of our best friends and business partners is a black conservative. And gay. I didn't say engaged. It sounded like engaged. I said engaged. So, you know, you don't have to. Why do you think I love Chef so much? Because beyond the person she is, she proves, beyond any shadow of a doubt, that you don't have to be anybody but your fucking self. She's black and she's gay. and she's a woman. That should mean that she has to
part is
follow
that
the
black
Democratic
liberals
Party
seem to be
lockstep.
okay
No.
their communities are being torn apart.
No. Why? Because she's a motherfucking individual with free will and thought. That's why we're friends. I find that terribly interesting.
It's like they're okay with their side getting genocided.
Yeah, for real.
And they would never come here for $1 million because it's not safe. So those people don't come here to visit.
I saw a guy get almost beaten to death last night. It was fucking hairy, man. It was intense. They just kept beating him. It's weird. I was just trying to get gas, man.
I saw a guy get almost beaten to death last night. He got jumped by a group of 10 to 15 people.
10 to 15 people.
Which is fantastic. I haven't seen that much blood in a very, very long time. Republicans in the United States
This is the same guy.
So God terrified of San Francisco based on bullshit. But I came home and just
this is the same guy who's like, oh, it's all bullshit. He's like, this guy was covered in more blood than I've ever seen in my life. It's just like, yeah, you asshole.
Blood, man. Somebody else was asking me, people, which is fantastic. I haven't seen that much blood in a very, very long time. Republicans in the United States are so God terrified of San Francisco based on bullshit. But I came home and just covered in that guy's blood, man. Somebody else was asking me in the comments if he was okay. I don't know. He never regained consciousness while I was there.
Yeah, he's dead.
They refused to visit San Francisco. Which, who do I send my thank you card to for that? And I was there long enough for the ambulance to show up, and they put a collar on him, got him onto a backboard, and got him up onto a gurney.
Yeah, he's dead.
But he didn't regain consciousness.
Yeah, he's dead.
There, so I don't know.
He's dead. 15 people stomped him to death. He's dead. Do you not understand it?
It seems like the whole NIMBY effect is in, full swing. Many left-wing big city folks getting hit with a real heavy, real needed, let's not call it heavy, let's call it healthy dose of freaking reality. Yeah, this is what you get because this is exactly what you voted for. All of a sudden,
however you do the holidays, do it together. Chevy was right for you. The strong and capable Chevy Silverado, the award-winning Chevy Equinox, or the all-new Chevy Trax. Do more together in a new Chevy. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Bring you joy this year with gifts for your ride or dies. Find them at Zach.com.
now it's concerning to the extent that Cenk Uygur and Anna Kasparian are even going on the record blasting Democrat policies. Why? Because it's finally affecting them. That's why all of a sudden we're seeing Democrats push common sense border security policies. Because finally the problem landed on their doorstep. Now all of a sudden it's not so fun when there's no-go zones in your neighborhood, when you're paying $3,000 a month in rent, and there's a homeless man with a spear at the street corner. By the way, that's not random, that's an actual reference.
So there's a homeless guy down the street from me in LA who carries around a spear. All right. So I'm not in the crazy leftist camp who's like, hey, that's his freedom. Okay.
All right.
Right. So the cops at some point have to take the spear away. Lady down the street has a machete. Okay.
Normal Los Angeles stuff. Just a hobo walking around on the streets. Not on the streets, excuse me. In his home, because of course that sidewalk next to your house, yeah, that's his home now. That's his property. He can't even be evicted. Walking around his sidewalk home with a damn spear. Perfectly normal, perfectly progressive. What an absolute shitfest Democrat cities have become. The Democrat politicians thought to themselves, we're going to go the George Soros death cult route, buy in 100% because this is what's popular, this is what's progressive. It's obviously backfiring now because it was never common sense policy. It was exactly that, a leftist Hollywood trend. You know, as if the politicians representing these grand progressive Democrat ideas are actually in line with the woke nonsense ideologically. Give me a break. What was it, 2 or 3 decades ago? Really not that long ago, where Hillary Clinton was branding young criminals, quote, super predators, and Joe Biden was drafting his infamous 1994 crime bill.
If you have a piece of crack cocaine, no bigger than this quarter that I'm holding in my hand, $1/4 of $1. We passed a law through the leadership of Senator Thurmond and myself and others, a law that says if you're caught with that, you go to jail for 5 years.
What about
You
Hunter?
get no probation. You get nothing other than 5 years in jail.
We need to take these people on. They are often connected to big drug cartels. They are not just gangs of kids anymore. They are often the kinds of kids that are called super predators. No conscience, no empathy.
You leftoids are being scammed. Your politicians are running some sort of, homelessness crime racket. Someone's making millions somewhere. You're the one thinking you're being a woke, progressive city person, but really, your cities are being ran into the ground as Nancy Pelosi, Joe Biden, Gavin Newsom, and the rest of them are living in highly secured, gated, private communities. Who wants to tell him? Maybe that's going to be the next realization. Not the, oh, whoa, products are being locked up for no reason. I wonder why that is. Could someone explain that to me? Maybe the next realization is going to be the absolute hypocrisy and failure of leadership. In other words, non-leadership on this issue. Anyways, I think that's enough. That's enough for this video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to leave a like and possibly subscribe. We'd love to have you here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
Nest Aware, a subscription service that works with all your Nest cameras, speakers, and displays. For just $8 a month, you can see and save the highlights with 30 days of event video history. Subscribe today at googlestore.com.
My A1C was up here. Now it's down with Rebelsis. Whose A1C?
It's down with Rebelsis.
My doctor told me Rebelsis lowered A1C better than a leading branded pill.
And that people taking Rebelsis lost more weight. I got to my A1C goal, lost some weight too.
Rebelsis isn't for people with type 1 diabetes. Don't take Rebelsis if you or your family ever had medullary thyroid cancer, or had multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2, or if allergic to it. Stop Rebelsis and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or an allergic reaction. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis. Gallbladder problems may occur. Tell your provider about vision problems or changes. Taking Rebelsis with a sulfonylurea or insulin increases low blood sugar risk. Side effects like nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea may include dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems.
Need to get your A1C down?
You can pay as little as $10 per prescription.
Last month, Rick and Morty Season 6 came to an end, and I gotta be real, this was the best season in quite some time. The show shifted focus from evil Morty to Rick Prime as the new big villain. Our Rick saw plenty of development with a robotic relapse along the way, and Jerry got plenty of dogs, although he did suffer through the fortune cookie debacle in the process. But I've blocked that episode out of my mind. I don't want to think about it. Now that the season is over, I thought it'd be fitting to compile all of our coverage in one big video. All 10 episode breakdowns, speculations on Rick Prime, everything. So grab a snack and sit back as we dive back into the misadventures of the Smith family. Starting with episode 1, Solar Ricks, undoubtedly the best episode of the season that revisits the show's history as a way to set the stage for the future. To
Picking up the pieces of Evil Morty's escape from the central finite curve, the episode kicks off with a parody of Avengers Endgame, with a not-so-subtle parallel to Iron Man and Nebula being trapped in space as Rick and Morty are on the verge of death within the remains of the Citadel. The surviving Mortys have regressed into a primal state, which is played for laughs, but let's bookmark this development. I wouldn't be surprised if these feral Mortys come back down the road, maybe as transhuman weapons for Rick Prime, or the Galactic Federation. I hope they all have their rabies shot. The portal guns are still broken as a result of Evil Morty's tampering with the fluid, altering any and all portals to be bloodthirsty death traps. Rick equates Evil Morty's big plan to a petty quitting Twitter announcement, to which Morty retorts that nobody quits Twitter. I think this actually may be the writers poking fun at themselves, and how for years the internet came up with all of these elaborate Evil Morty theories, when in reality they really only had like a vague idea of what this little menace was gonna do.
He really needed to get into the nitty-gritty of what his actual plan was. Okay, he's president now. Why does he want to do that?
Which, yeah, I guess he did just punch a hole in some inner galactic drywall and left the lobby. But are we gonna act like that wasn't the hypest scene in the show? The gold portal? Bro, I got chills. In context, this show may also be the writers letting us know that Evil Morty really isn't anything to be feared compared to the real threats that are out there. Rick is annoyed at how much fanfare comes with the title Evil Morty because he himself knows what real evil looks like. Rick and Morty prepare for the sweet release of death, but just like how Tony was saved by Captain Marvel, the duo is rescued by Space Bat, who does her best MCU impression with quips that don't really land. Okay, well that is a problem in a lot of Marvel movies. Let's take a moment to be grateful that they didn't go for a joke in Endgame when Carol showed up. They don't have that kind of restraint anymore, unfortunately. We have a new Season 6 opening, which turned out to only have one real scene from the season. Jerry clumsily lighting up the fortress of space Hitlers. Good job, Jerry. Once they return home, Rick immediately tries to reset the portal index, but makes a crucial mistake. Instead of resetting portal travel, he resets portal travelers, sending everyone back to their home dimension. Rick gets sent back to C-137, Morty gets sent to the Cronenberg dimension, and Jerry gets sent back to a Season 2 status quo dimension, courtesy of a mix-up at the Jerry Baree. Remember Jerry Baree, the interdimensional Jerry daycare from Season 2? Of course you do, because you think about this show all the time, don't you? Just like me, right? When you close your eyes, all you see is Rick and Morty, just like me? Yeah, okay. That episode left the open-ended question around Jerry at the end of the episode being the same one from the beginning. The Jerry Baree that spawned the iconic secret of the ticket theory.
See how this alcohol works.
And got referenced by the writers themselves. Yeah, bro, that theory, after 6 years, has finally been confirmed. Just take a moment to salute. Holy God. Rick apparently has a tour server for Summer, and we can assume Morty, that has a bunch of protocols for different situations. Rick may find himself in the family. We get a look at the chamber Summer checks the tour server in, and we learn that unlike Morty, who just gains trauma and criminal records from these adventures, Summer has a whole-ass currency system through a Marvel Powers vending machine, presumably compensated with points, Dave and Buster style, that she can use to cash in on things like cool Wolverine claws. Oh yeah, every file in the tour server is named Booger of AIDS. I call back to Season 3 of Morty's Mind Blowers, where Rick ran into the same dilemma. He finally takes the first step to rename them here, and the name he chooses, probably harder to commit to memory.
Summer, let's run down. One-way blind tap reset beacon booger is.
Space Beth is ready to dip out, saying she'll catch the family in another 2 years, referencing how the last time we really saw Space Beth was the Season 4 finale in 2020, and only had a small cameo in Season 5, in which she denies the possibility of becoming a recurring character. Here, however, the status quo finally begins to fold a bit as she tags along on the adventure. We get a good look at Rick's home in C-137, and it is a rough scene to look at. Not only does he have a holographic replay of his encounter with Rick Prime, a string of failed attempts to identify him, but he also built an AI of Diane, whose voice haunts him in every room of the house, reminding him of how miserable of a person he's become, and how he blames himself for the death of his loved ones. No one hates Rick more than Rick. This has been a fact since the very beginning of the series. But now we're truly getting to explore the deep hatred he harbors towards himself. During this downtime, Rick obtains an upgraded version of his ship while waiting for Summer to finish her assignments and open a rift connecting C-137 to the Citadel. It's unknown if he built this ship or if it was like laying around, but it's cooler to say that he just built it, and how thematic that it comes from his OG universe. It actually makes sense for him to get a new ship at this point in the series, not just because the season seems to be acting like a pseudo Season 1, as we said before, but also because the last time we saw Rick's ship was in Forgetting Sarah Morchow. By the end of the episode, he was driving the Crow ship, and when he returned to the house with Maya Jack, it was on the robot horse. So not only did they take a portal to the Citadel, but Rick's ship was already in limbo regardless. I do wonder if that old ship's gonna pop up anytime soon, especially especially since we do know the new ship is gonna blow up at least once. Rick also apparently set the minds of his neighbors in a time loop, trapping them in the day Beth and Diane died. The paperboy and stylish lady, now old and decrepit, and even walking the corpse of her dead dog. Never underestimate the power of Trent Rick. Glad he cut back.
Lindsay, where the fuck you at?
Over the course of the series. Once the shipping coordinates are ready to go, Rick blasts off into the rift, having his own Steve Rogers in space moment. As he travels through the rift, AI Diane informs Rick of a pretty solid theory. If all portal travelers got sent back to their point of origin, then Rick Prime himself should have gotten sent back to his dimension as well. And with the portal still busted, he's trapped. Morty's arrival in the Cronenberg universe is met with a sight that's even more depressing than the last time he returned here. The overgrowth and vegetation has gotten worse, and the Smith household is completely abandoned. No frozen cherries, summer, or Beth in sight. He follows a trail of
I'm
footsteps
still here, lol.
to a convenience store where a startled Morty impales Cronenberg.
Yeah, I just hit the text group. Join, motherfuckers!
Never thought Terry would have a cool yet threatening aura, but I'm into it. Cronenberg Terry reveals that this dimension's Beth and Summer have passed away since we last popped 5, as Beth got sick from the effects of being frozen, and unfortunately, Summer did not survive the de-thawing process. Jerry also ponders if some of the Cronenberg civilians are actually still conscious, due to their brains being fully intact. A horrifying thought that really shows how numb this Jerry's become to everything, given that such a thought doesn't really faze him. Morty tries to lighten the mood and find a pool game to play, allowing Jerry to escape and steal Morty's belongings in the process. Jerry no longer having any attachment to the son who abandoned him. The events of Rick Potion number 9 ruin the Smith family, and Morty's departure only rubbed salt in the wound. Though, Jerry discovers that Morty didn't really have anything worth stealing. Morty catches up to his father and pleads to let him help, but Jerry remarks that aside from this conversation, his life is perfect. I'm stealing that one because, ouch, emotional damage to whoever's on the receiving end. According
Yeah,
to
for real.
this is
That's a dick comment.
Jerry. It's kind of eerie to think that losing his entire family has led to a Jerry that's way more efficient than he ever was before. Summer and Beth arrive at the Citadel and encounter scavengers who are already beginning to raid the destroyed city-state for parts. Beth attempts to kill one of these scavengers, only to give it a drawn-out, painful death, before Space Beth demonstrates the difference between the two by swiftly putting it out of its misery. As Blake helps pull Rick through the rift and stall for time as he goes to save Morty, Beth and Space Beth finally have their inevitable clash of egos. Earth Beth is reasonably soured that Space Beth gets to run from their life choices, while she's left in charge to parent them. But Space Beth argues that that's what the clone was for in the first place, to avoid having Morty and Summer go through the absence of a parent that she had to endure as a child. Back in the Cronenberg dimension, Rick crash lands and meets up with Morty, immediately dropping a major bombshell on us. Rick Prime is the true biological grandpa of our Morty. Our Rick's endless hunt for Prime led him to his home dimension, but he never came back after walking out on Beth. Our Rick just assumed his place, hoping that he'd come back so the score could be settled. Rick believes he's tracked down Rick Prime, but is led to a trap, one reminiscent of Rick's traps and gotcha moments that we've seen in episodes like Vindicators 3 and The Old Man with Steve, but arguably cranked up to 11. This Rick really is a force to be reckoned with, one that our Rick can only imitate when it comes to being a cold, unfeeling bastard. A Rick that's going to take everything in our Rick and Morty's arsenal to kill. The storyboarding and composition in these scenes, by the way, wow, phenomenal work. Rick is treating this trap like
People made fun of Rick and Morty for a long time, but it turned into a really good fucking show. Like, I don't care.
Rick to call out that he did that last
I'm at the point where, like, if people talk shit about him, just like you don't get it.
is not his grandpa. He's not the one that Morty spent
It's not that deep, it's not that heavy. It's kind of in the middle. Just let it ride. And I love that expression, Rick and Morty, 100 years. You can put anything, 100 years. Very, very positive. I feel that that is positive.
Jerry is rescued from his season 2 level family. His off-screen time with them seems to have humbled Jerry. We're littered with subplots and just screams Beth and Jerry should definitely get divorced. After season 3, they definitely dialed it back, with Jerry just being a dumbass instead of a dumbass who merges with his wife. Returning back to the Smith household, season 2 Jerry isn't happy to find the predicament he's in, throwing a random pot shot at Beth, but he inadvertently causes the demise of himself and the entire Earth by releasing a creature named Mr. Frundles.
That's a pretty good Mitch Hedberg there, Jesse, rolling on the
I
floor.
know, right? That I could do. The Price is Right had the Alpine game with the hike ring all the bells at once throughout the complex. Huh. I need some of those old fucking server players to come make friends with me and fucking join. Come on, man. Where's the OG heads at? While I was playing GTA. While I was playing GTA and robbing the Diamond Casino and you were building redstone shit. Come on in my game. Just don't grief it. It's hard. It's hard to make this shit. I don't like wasting time rebuilding it. But come on in. Just say hello. I'm in an open party.
But fully grown Bess and Summer's as well. Maybe even Morty's, though he seems to be looking for his biological grandson. Either way, this was a standout premiere that truly knocked it out of the park. Episode 2, Rick, A Mort Lived, took a closer look at Morty's current feelings towards his grandfather, while also getting a lot of mileage out of the writer's apparent love for Die Hard.
The second episode of the season is one of our biggest episodes in the season. Morty is split up into billions of different NPCs.
The world is united because the world is one 14-year-old boy, Morty. But where's it all coming from?
Let's recap the events of this episode, unpack the gravity of this ending, and get to the bottom of whether or not Morty's 5 seasons worth of development is going good. This episode is more or less a high-concept character study of Morty, and also religion, and society, and cults. There's a lot. After the sacred paradise we know and love as Blitz and Church, the kids of Morty try to come to an understanding, but instead end up on the brink of war over their existential crisis. Marta believes all of Morty's fragments can come to an understanding and leave the game with Rick if he can fulfill the very simple task of telling Morty that he loves him. This does not pan out, and instead wartime ensues. This is so frustrating to watch because I've literally said I love you to like my DoorDash driver. As time passes, the war rages on with no end in sight. Marta now has a daughter who defects to Rick's side, while Marta's father Larry passes away. A lot of pieces of Morty have died in this game, pieces of himself that are obedient and disobedient to Rick. Sidebar, it's so funny watching these big dramatic scenes because they're still all voiced by Roland, but not in his typical, I'm gonna voice a lot of the characters and do like slightly different versions of my voice. You know, the classic Roland style. No, this is just all Morty's voice, and I don't know why, it's just funny to me. This is probably his dream episode. Anyways, in Larry's final moments, he disapproves of Marta's plan to stay in the game, pushing Marta to wave the white flag and sign off on all NPMs to leave the game with Roik. Yeah, that has a good sound to it. Every Morty that was against leaving the game at that point was just following Marta's lead, but she feels like she's a relic. Marta no longer represents them, so she's setting them free. The fragments all fly off into space as Rick and Morty re-enter the real world and help Summer finish off her Die Hard. Oh yeah, there's an entire B-plot where Summer had to do a Die Hard and kill the terrorist, but she's never seen it, and the boss, voiced by Peter Dinklage, who does an incredible job, has modeled his entire life off of Die Hard. It was kind of one note and probably done to make the writers' room laugh more than anyone else. Oh, that reminds me,
Peter Dinklage sucks!
By a season 2 veteran, Alex Rubens, who wrote Big Trouble in Little Sanchez. The episode did feel a little classic in its high conceptness, you know, like earlier seasons. So it's not only nice to see an older writer return, but to retain the strong sci-fi with a spin premise that the show was so famous for. Even having a movie reference, which is weirdly how Rick and Morty got its start. Literally every episode was like a film parody. Anyways, the family's adventure may be wrapped up, but the episode ends with some pretty major information. All but one fragment made it out of the game, with Marty spending time through it in full life, and Rick paid off the arcade to keep the machine in storage, while an external battery keeps it running. This effectively means that the one piece of Morty that defied and rebelled against Rick is no longer a part of him, but instead has been separated and preserved only to Rick's knowledge. Boy, this potentially opens a whole can of worms that may have penetrated into Morty's character. But before we get into that, let's focus on what we learned about Morty and where his head.
You know, every time I walk by the couch, it's just like, help me, we're in hell! This is hell! I can't breathe, we are in hell! But I don't feel like harvesting my grain right now, so I'm not going to cook you alive. I will when it seems funny to me.
Marta's haircut is obviously just Morty's haircut, meaning he thinks his own hairstyle is shitty and overall thinks poorly of his own self-image. And I mean, Morty, I won't cap. You can grow your hair out a little. Okay? You're allowed to change your style. Get some tattoos, King, but don't be afraid to love yourself and remind yourself
I should get some tattoos, good.
Could pull up as many out-of-league women as possible. Literally women, by the way. I don't know how they got away with that episode, but it's adulthood. This bit also implies that Morty believes he has nothing going for him. When he's not going on adventures and saving the world, we've seen through the series that Rick has taken away Morty's chance at a normal high school life, as Morty really doesn't have any friends, doesn't have any extracurriculars, or do anything for his own outside of video games and beating off. Sadly, the ending of the episode.
Hurrah.
Patch notes.
How you doing?
What?
Hi. How you doing?
I was listening to you do your that's he's not a little man anymore. I can't call him that. So.
Oh, what, my son?
Hello, sirs.
You know what? My son's shoulders. I'm not worried about him. Like no matter what happens in the world, he's never gonna starve to death.
No.
Because he'll take your food.
Well, yeah.
First.
I should hope so.
But I used to worry so much, Jeff. You know, I grew up and my brother had disabilities. He had Asperger's. Always had to worry about my brother. Always had to be scared. Always had to be scared. Because God only knows if somebody's going to try to hurt him. But my son, like, all right, who do you think you are? Go punch him. Go punch my son. Go for it. Go for it. You know why? Because he's going to block you. And then you realize that he's stronger than me. Yeah, he is. You know why? Because he's Harold Miller's grandson. That's why. That makes me feel nice. But how you been? I'm getting drunk.
I'm good. Reading these patch notes.
Are you going to play Minecraft with me? I really want you to.
I will. I want to see how these see what they fixed on this shit, because they supposedly fixed.
Jeff, Lindsay already dropped the fucking big bomb. Instead of matching levels to levels, like, you know, like we're in our 70s and like there's people that are like 0. No, now they're just gonna hide your level in the lobby.
Well, that's what they've been discussing forever to help with lobby dodging.
Yeah, it's just like, we'll just make it so nobody knows who anybody is. Oh, that's great. That's fucking great.
Yeah, and then if you're in a party, they don't show you anymore in a party, so players don't know if you're in a party or not. Yeah.
So they took things out instead of adding things. That's brilliant. Bold move. But if you're going to play with us, you should get it going, because I have this thing on. It's a texture pack, and that has to download even though you already downloaded the game. But you don't have to pay for shit because I already paid the $6. So I have it as a rule. I found it in the before you open up the game settings, because you have 3 versions of settings on this game, by the way, folks. But in one of them, I can force it so anybody who comes into this world has to download that pack, but it doesn't cost them anything somehow. I don't know how that works, but fuck it, it's good.
Shit looks weird.
But it makes shit look pretty.
That looks weird.
3.
I see you've gone over the patch notes.
It looks weird. It looks
fucking. Chef, I'm not even buying the DLC characters. I have enough XP to unlock all their shit. I'm not buying it. I don't care. I stopped caring, and they did that, not me.
Fucking embarrassing.
They're gonna give Black Nancy and all and Daddy for free, whatever they decide to. Stay tuned, as their trailer says, for the junkyard. Junkyard, aka Black Nancy's house.
Honestly, Chef, I don't like what they're doing to my boy Kane's name.
They've taken a shit on it.
They have.
That new execution's an embarrassment too. That's fucking stupid.
Just let Kane do everything. Just have Kane tell the programmers what to do.
Because they already evil. Because what the sad thing is they need to release the new map. And they need to release the characters because the leaks have already came out. There's already the leak for Black Nancy and her executions. It's like, you've already seen the map. There's leaks of like what the characters hear or what they sound like when they come across Maria's body. It's like, okay, you need to do this.
Yep.
Like, cat's out of the bag.
Yep.
You need to just go ahead and develop. But it takes, I guess, oh my god, I don't remember how many days just to develop. It was embarrassing.
Meanwhile, there's guys on the internet that like pound out fucking code like they're fucking like that task is just like the best pussy they ever see, and they're just like, oh, I'm going balls deep in this all day, all day. And then like 3 days later, they're like, yeah, I built Minecraft in 18 hours. Then this other guy's like, yeah, I built GTA 6 in like 4.5 weeks. It's like, dude, sleep.
You get these, what is it? They got these new developers who just created, what is it, a game, Humanity? It's supposed to be the next hardest fucking puzzle game. I'm like, oh, you're the fuckers who created Only Up. I was like,
it constantly changes based on your intelligence, you say.
I was watching Az's playthrough of that.
Hard.
Yeah, those are the same guys who developed Only Up, but I'm like, dude, fuck off. Because that game right there...
Was it good? Did it turn out good? I don't know who this Az is. You guys always talk about Az. I don't know who the fuck he is.
Heel versus Babyface.
Let's just say what I played. Let's just say what I played.
Is he a good gamer? Yeah. Is he reliable? Yes. Can you trust him? Well, then how does he find out about these games? And I don't know, because I'm always like looking at gaming videos constantly.
He's usually on. The thing is, he's on PC, so he's on Steam.
Or Reddit?
He's on Steam, so he looks at Steam a lot.
Yeah.
This is when I played it. I almost broke my mom's computer playing.
I almost never get in early.
I get frustrated.
I was cursed by seeing almost never, but I never get in early on any game. I always come in late. Always.
I pulled a Nick Merckx. I like bashed my fucking hand on my mom's table. Almost broke that. It was like
when you said I pulled a Nick Merckx, I was gonna say, well, I can understand your sentences, so you're not retarded.
And I didn't sell my soul and go to Kick, and now I'm talking shit about fucking Twitch.
I was dressed as a Spartan sitting in a tower telling 3 young assholes, you ain't gonna catch me, I'm the Cheshire Cat. And they did it, and then I left, and they're like, oh, he was in there. I was like, yeah, I could have killed all of you if you even found me. But no, fuck Modern Warfare 3.
Did you see the reviews for Modern Warfare 3?
I'm highly pissed off.
Horrendous.
I'm highly pissed off because the only reason why I was considering
stylized faggotry on fucking point. I saw what they did to Ghost. They had
and I'll tell you what I did.
John Woo fucking I'm gonna lick my gun bullshit. No,
I'll tell you what I was considering doing.
That's not
I was honestly thinking about getting it just for the story because I enjoyed the fucking campaign. But when I find out the campaign's only 3 fucking hours, I'm sorry. And then you kill Soap.
They have a fucking deep fucking mythos.
Yep.
And you gotta be a Call of Duty fan to know that fucking mythos. Every main character has died, and we all know that. We all know how fucked up that mythos is. It makes no goddamn sense. Each game is in a different parallel universe, apparently.
You blow up Soap.
We all know that. We all know the cores of these people through these different versions of reality that they've been put through, right? We see how they react. We see what they do. And now when we see it, it's just like,
my
that's
question
out of character. That's like, severely fucking out of character. Like, seriously,
is
Hiroku Saki going to help an old lady across the street? Because if he did, I would say you got kicked in the head by a horse.
Because my big question was, I was like, wait a minute, how do you bring back Graves after I rolled him over with a tank and I blew his ass
exactly.
I saw it in the trailer! I was like, what the fuck?
That was the last game! What, they didn't even wait.
And Hobie's like, hey, y'all. I was like, wait a minute.
I survived that tank explosion.
Fuck you.
Like, seriously.
I'm like, I played this story. I was like, I played this story.
I'll straighten your shit out.
I was like, I played this story. Later. We've all played the story. We're like,
I'll kick your asses and take your guns later.
Like, you died. It's like, dude, you're dead. You're fucking dead.
Unbelievable.
Like, but they're like, hey, here's the takeaway. We're going to kill the one character y'all just like to play as, Soap. Bye.
Yeah, like I really,
like
I really want to see Soap die again.
They blew him up.
No, Soap. They already killed Soap once.
He got shot in the head this time around, and shot in the neck.
This is the second time Soap died.
Yeah, and so they decided really to make
Alejandro this time.
They decided really to make sure he's dead, so they cremated him. Had his ass
if they were smart, they would have killed Hutch. They would have brought Hutch in, made him lovable as shit, and then killed him.
Oh, dude, those
that's what they should have done.
Oh, the feels from that would have been real.
Exactly. Once again, fuck you, pay me. I'll fix all your video games problems by myself.
Like, forget Alejandro, forget Valeria.
Then I'll walk away.
They don't exist anymore. Like,
yeah, they don't exist. Yeah, sure.
Farrah is the only one that really exists.
A great character and just shit on it. Alejandro could have been another fucking member of the team forever.
Yep, they don't. He doesn't exist anymore. He's not in this.
He had that voice.
He's
Carlos!
not in Modern Warfare 3. Are you fucking kidding me?
That's
no,
ridiculous.
and Valeria's not
Wow.
in it either. Even though she is a villain, and I'm like, oh, we're not gonna actually.
Valeria's not either. What the fuck?
Nope,
Like,
their
what's the
stories
point?
are done. Their stories are done. As
Oh,
a
that's
Modern Warfare
absolute
2.
bullshit.
Yo, Activision. You were cute in
I'm
94.
so happy.
Seriously, Activision, you were cute in 94.
I'm so happy I'm not paying for your project anymore. I saved a lot
and
of
I
money.
get to watch Soap die again. No fucking thanks.
Yeah, exactly.
No
Your
fucking
favorite
thanks.
fucking character.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I did. I watched the cliff notes. Thank you, whoever fucking just like cut the whole fucking
That's
game.
just like, oh, by the way, in this new game, Ghost gets captured, and instead of breaking out and killing everybody, he just takes it up the ass for like 3 months. Then they fuck his mouth, and then they keep fucking his mouth, and that's the whole game.
I'm not gonna lie, I
Wait,
did
what?
enjoy watching Dr. Disrespect for 2 hours. Tried to get on a
Yo,
campaign. I couldn't
fuck
play
him.
it.
Yo, fuck him.
Couldn't fucking
He's
play it. I was
corporate
like,
bullshit. I unsubscribed from that
I was
motherfucker. He's fake as hell.
I was like,
He's either
this is
fake or
hilarious.
fucking stupid. Yeah, that's it. You sent me that, or you sent us that after I unsubbed from his ass.
Yeah.
Then I fucking left one last comment making fun of his dumb ass.
I was laughing my ass off. He's like,
Seriously,
how do I, it's 2 hours.
You're dick right in 1994, homie.
And I'm
First
sitting
off,
there going, you paid
if you
over
even
100
remember
bucks for the
1994,
Deluxe.
you're a fucking boomer and irrelevant. Like, what's your game plan?
He paid for the deluxe. That was $100. With all
Yeah,
the old
after the
skins.
company fucked him over personally when he worked there, and then they fucked over his friend because they keep fucking people over. But no, I got to be on this game. I gotta play that ranked gameplay because I have no self-esteem.
They said, hey.
Fuck
They said,
you,
hey, this time around, we're going to do
How
you
about
a
I
favor,
disrespect
Doc.
the doctor because I don't know where you got your PhD from, but I'm guessing it's from Venezuela.
His map is on this one, too.
I ain't afraid of you, motherfucker. Yo, Dr. Disrespect, if you got a fucking problem, Dr. Disrespect, come to fucking GTA Online. You won't last a fucking day. You'll leave.
He said he'll play GTA 6 online when it comes out.
No, motherfucker. Drop into GTA 5 Online right now. You'll get your fucking asshole handed to you by every fucking person you meet. I'm not talking shit from me. I'm talking shit from fucking everybody.
He's like, hi.
Dude,
You have
hop
Russ
into
just
this
snipe
fucking
him.
game.
Like, hi, my name is Russ.
This game, yeah. Go fuck with Russ. Go fuck with Lego terrorists.
He plays
Or
PUBG.
go fuck with some 13-year-old.
You know what the funny thing is? I'm surprised
GTA.
that fucking.
You won't last.
I'm surprised Russ hasn't fucking popped his ass at PUBG as much as I've seen Russ be playing PUBG.
Dude, these clouds gotta go.
Yeah, he's been trying to convince me into playing PUBG. I'm just
Has he? Because
eh.
he's tried for
Yeah.
me for like a year and a half, and I'm just
It's
like, I don't do that shit.
It's if you're willing to go really slow and just really loot and just get ready for a final showdown, then play PUBG. That's pretty much what it is. It's like you're going really, really fucking slow.
I'm enjoying Minecraft because I'm using my mind more in this game.
Oh, these people just keep disconnected. This is great. They all three disconnected. All right, let's go find them and kill
That's
them.
what fucking cracks me up.
Yeah,
is
fuck
like
that game. Come play with us.
instead of
You're playing
figuring
a
out
dead game.
matchmaking based off a level. Oh no, we're gonna hide the player levels. Good fucking job, Gun Media.
They're
Now
trying
your
to
game's
go
gonna
back
die.
to they're trying to go back to when you had it for Friday the 13th when you couldn't see shit.
Yeah,
You
well,
could o-
Friday the 13th was
yeah,
a better
but-
game.
Well, you could look, and it won't
you can
work.
always see people's levels on that game in the pre-log.
Yeah, for a minute. No, that's the thing. You couldn't. So you didn't know unless you said, "Oh yeah, I'm a level blah blah blah." The only way you could see certain people's level was when you're in a party, because you could look at everybody's rank in your party. That is where they failed.
Anyway,
This one.
Chef, fuck that game. Come play Minecraft.
Shit.
Why be annoyed? Why be annoyed? Come be creative.
This is fun because it's like now with the XP with fucking family, you just destroy a couple shit and you just walk out with like 3,000. You're just like, there you go.
Yeah, it's about fucking time they added more XP to the family. So
I was like, thank you so
I have
much for leveling
70,000
this shit
XP.
out.
I have 70,000 XP saved up on that game, and I ain't played in 2 months. So I'm guessing that game's probably
It's like, thank you so much for leveling
saying.
out the playing
Just
field when
saying.
it
Just
comes to
saying,
fucking blood. I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
And honestly, I prefer playing as family anyways.
The game's dead though. Like, why get
Yeah,
there?
it's gonna.
Why
Yeah,
get
it's.
there if it's dead? I don't see the point in that. That's insanity to me.
I paid a lot of money for it.
Oh yeah, and they finally removed hiding in the car on the gas station map.
Yeah, you can't hide because the crouching players, you can't crouch.
Yep.
Even though if you have 2 crouching players, they won't allow you to hide in that car on the gas station. Which I kind of find. I find it to be shitty. But I kind of find it fair in the same point. I see where they're getting at. It's not fair if you're Leatherface or the cook. Because you can't crouch, or Johnny, because you can't crouch.
All I know is all I have to do is be the cook and stand on any map in one place and just like tell everybody where everybody is, and then they all die. Because that's the way.
Yeah,
the game
that's
is made, so
that
who
little
cares?
perk where it highlights the victims. Like, yeah, you're mine now, bitch. And it's especially fun when you chase them down the basement.
All they kept doing to that skill is make it not work over and over and over again, which makes it basically takes a character out of the game. So once again, fuck that game. I don't get it. They had an opportunity and they just tossed it in the shitter.
Yeah,
it's like it's like
personally, I'm not going to play it again. I will not play that game again. I don't care what they do. I don't care if they add Chop Top in the fucking carnival. I don't care anymore.
Like too little, too late.
Caring. You have to keep me on a certain level. It's like if you're getting head, and then the girl just farts, and then she keeps sucking your dick like it's supposed to be hard.
I mean,
that's video games. So I will never.
If it's not,
I can't look past that because my dick is back in my pants and I'm already in my car.
Look,
that's me because
if it ain't stinky, you keep it going.
No, the fuck you don't. No, the fuck you don't. Because it ain't nothing but some farty fucking pussy.
No, what you do is you fart back right in her throat.
Anyway, you just keep enjoying wasting your time on that game.
I'm just saying, you just fart right back in her throat. That's all you do. Lesson learned.
Damn.
I would never do that to I would never do that to I would never.
We're going to watch Chef gradually grow more and more annoyed, but continue to play that game for some reason. I don't understand that behavior.
I'm not annoyed with it. It's just it's interesting on how it's interesting what you have as a product, and you go, I had an idea, which is a grand idea, and then you take your idea and you develop your idea, but your developers are too stupid enough.
God.
To leak your own fucking footage, which is hilarious. It's like, dude, the whole part of it being kind of like a secret. I have no clue who it was first who like figured it out. Who's like, I think they were playing as Sissy or some shit, and they changed to Black Nancy, and I was like,
I don't know. Either way, I'm done with giving that fucking game air personally. Because they already fucked up, so they're just a bunch of shills.
You don't want to know some fucked up shit?
That.
You want to know some fucked up shit with the guy who played
that's already fucked you over? That makes sense.
The actor who played Chop Top, he was on board with actually doing a voiceover. He was on board with doing a voice.
He's been on board his entire life. He's a horror fan.
But here's the thing. Gun Media fucked him over.
That's Otis Firefly for you.
I was like, how you gonna fuck him over when he's like, hey, I wouldn't
mind. He's a fucking legend. He's been in everything.
And when you hear the actor go, hey,
if it's after 84, he's been in everything.
But meanwhile, I guess they're willing to pay Greg Nicotero buku bucks to get his skin, and it's
AKA who?
It's the funny thing. It's like when you have that. When you have the actor himself going, hey, I don't mind taking a few hours out of my day to just voice act what you need me to do.
Mm-hmm.
And you diss him. And you just diss him. You straight up diss him.
And you just straight fuck him.
Yeah, that's why I stopped playing the game. That's why I'm enjoying Minecraft instead. Because they actually continue to make a game that I'm enjoying instead of just annoying the fuck out of me.
It's like, dude, that's not how this works.
Yo, Texas Chainsaw Massacre was a cash grab. They lied to everybody. It was a cash grab. That's all it was. Just like Harry Potter, Hogwarts Legacy. That was the biggest cash grab I've ever fucking seen in my life.
Man, what
Either
a
that or it's the
disappointment.
biggest show of incompetence ever.
And you know what the funny thing is? It's still a cash grab because they just released it on Nintendo Switch.
I know, and they act like that's supposed to be something. Everybody's like, what about the DLC? They're like, we're making a second game. And they're like, no one wants that!
Right,
we already
decided
bought
we're
the
gonna make
game.
a second game.
We spent all the
People
time
wanna
leveling
play
up
with
this
their
game that turned out to
friends.
never have anything in it.
Yeah, they're like, we're decided we're gonna make a second
Okay.
game, but we're gonna
Good for
give the
you.
players what they wanted in the first
quite
one.
frankly,
We're gonna
I'll
give you
go.
Quidditch.
Y'all go release your new game. I'll go jerk off. I'll keep
And I'm
my
sitting there
money.
going, wait a
Now I'll take
minute.
a nap. Fuck you.
Because I'm sitting there going, wait a minute, you're gonna develop a second game and
Because
you're
what they're
gonna
going to
throw
do
in
is they're going to
Quidditch?
release another game and they're going to say, "Oh, it's got everything that Harry Potter's ever had." Because that was the shit, right? Oh, whether it's been in the books, the movies, it doesn't matter. If it's been in there, it's in here. Well, you know what?
Quidditch.
Nothing was in that game. That game was the most empty game I've ever played in my life. It was made for
It's sad.
fucking
It's a
toddlers.
beautiful game too.
It was
That's
made
what's
for
sad
fucking
about
toddlers.
it.
It was not difficult
It's a beautiful
on hard.
game. Beautiful
on hard
empty
is not
game.
difficult.
It
Dude,
is
once you beat the
beautiful.
game, there is jack shit to do. Jack shit.
I was hoping
Makes me
to.
fucking angry.
I was
They all
hoping to
take your
just
money fine.
peruse the halls of Hogwarts with my friends,
Yo.
but nope, not gonna
The fucked
add
up
online
part is that
play.
black
Like,
liberals
really?
seem to be okay that their communities are being torn apart. It's
Yeah,
like
that's
they're
pretty
okay
much-
with their side getting genocided. I'm
Okay.
still here, lol.
Fuck it, I live in the
That's
woods.
a pretty
Everything's
good
fine.
Mitch Hedberg there, Jesse rolling on the floor laughing.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? That was weird.
What?
Initially, when I play, I make a pillar, which I had never took down over there by the quarry, the reverse fish tank quarry. But it looked like it was on an angle. It was very odd. Chef, come play with us, please. It's not fun if I don't have everybody. We could all be making a civilization together without annoyances.
Building more sky bridges and getting killed by
Yes.
creepers.
Come be a king and rule over all these meh people. Rule over
yeah.
meh.
I love it when
Here, farmer, live in this one by one area where I make you trade with me at a discount. Meh.
I love it when the trader goes, rah, rah.
Yo, seriously though, like this thing I downloaded, it makes them look a little weird because it gives them real faces. And I swear
Yeah, they
to
don't
God,
look like
one of-
human Squidwards anymore.
Yeah, one of the faces, I swear to God, it looks like Billy Zane. I fucking swear to God, it looks just like Billy Zane. And when they put on the child villagers that are like just fresh and born, it's just like, that is creepy. Can you just make him the black guy so I don't have to look at like 2 foot tall Billy Zane?
2 foot tall Billy Zane.
Because like I'm having some leprechaun fucking things
Whatever
going on right
happened
now.
to him? Is he still acting?
Who, Billy Zane?
He looks the same.
Best character in Titanic, if you ask me.
I mean, he
Yeah, we
beat,
need a
he
lights
slapped,
out here.
he slapped the shit out of Rose. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what happens when you step out of line.
Yeah, we need lighting options that aren't fire.
I'm just saying, you step out of line, and you go hang out with some homeless guy, and what do you expect? It's
Good
just
things.
a fucking win, right?
I expect positive results, Jeff. Because I'm a liberal.
Fucking A.
I'm going, Chef. The liberal mentality is I'm going to go into a prison, bolt my throat down to the shower floor, and cover my asshole with Crisco, and hope my day is going to go well.
The fuck?
Yes,
That's basically the mindset of a fucking liberal, you know?
I made that up just now because I'm drinking.
Oh, I was like, who the fuck did that? I was like, what the fuck?
You need to write-
that's the fantasy of half
need
the
to
guys I
write-
fucking met in town here.
You need to write
Like,
that
where's
down
the
before
dude
you
bros?
forget it.
Where's my people? My people don't exist in Connecticut, except for Ginger, and that motherfucker lives across the state.
The fuck?
Yeah, I hate that. You're like so
Indeed.
fucking far away. I'm like,
Yeah, everybody in Connecticut's fucking just lame. Everybody's a pussy here. It's fucked up.
Well, you're in a blue state. I mean...
Yeah, but it's really not. It's only a blue state when they change the votes. We're just like everybody else.
Until they change the votes.
Yeah,
until they change the votes.
Same shit, different day.
Just like you guys are a swing state. You're not swingers.
No,
what are you talking about?
You might be. Look, we're all three of us. We'd probably go to the Green Door in Vegas. Okay.
Arizona ain't swinging, man. Arizona is getting.
So Lindsay knew what I was talking about. Lindsay knew what I was talking about.
Yeah, I did. Hard to believe I know it. There's a porno with that name.
Chef, you ever hear that one?
Which one?
It's a swingers club in Vegas. It's just like a shithole with a green door where you just go in there and fuck whoever you want.
Yeah, I've never been in it.
No,
Beyond the green door.
For COVID last time I went, because I found it. Because I'm a filthy piece of shit. But you guys know.
I've heard it, but I've never been in it.
The green door. Now, meanwhile, in Disney, green doors mean just like this is staff only. In Vegas, green door means get your dick sucked over here.
No, Disney likes child grooming now.
Yeah, Disney's just like this is a good place to abduct people. Who am I kidding?
And they like taking shits on rides and blaming it on people.
Oh, I saw that! It's like
What?
apparently people are shitting themselves like
Disney employees are because they're not giving Disney employees proper bathroom breaks.
They're not giving. They're putting them so long between having to poop that they can't hold them. They shit their pants.
So they either take a shit on the ride, and then they blame it on the guests, or they catch them taking a piss on It's a Small World in the fucking water, dude.
Oh, that's so fucking...
That's fucked up.
Wow.
Just treat...
That's Disney.
You know
That's
what?
Disney.
Chef.
Dude,
You're a businesswoman.
I am.
Now...
Would I ever treat my employees like that? No.
The business... No, I know. I know. But the business I respect is my weed dispensary. You know why? Because I can't get weed on a holiday. It's annoying.
That sucks, dude. My dispensary.
But it doesn't
and apparently
suck.
They don't deliver
because
weed
not
either.
a single person who works there has to give up being human for them. Why? Because it's run by whoever owns that joint is a pothead. He ain't no businessman.
Well, obviously.
Businessman.
Like the one who runs mine, him and his wife run that. They're a husband-wife duo, and that's how their marriage survives. I
would love to get a part-time job there. Not gonna lie. Like, I want to start a handyman business for myself, but I would not mind working there for.
You get discounts like a motherfucker, dude.
My sister
That's just clinch. Obviously,
my sister worked for a dispo.
I was just saying, you get some discounts like a mofo, you'd be happy.
There is one cute chick there too. There's one cute older one, but there's
there you
one
go.
cute
In the back,
one.
put it in the back. Put it in the back. She ain't gotta know. Anyhow, your question.
My question is, when are you gonna come play Minecraft?
Would I ever treat a person like a Disney employee and let them take a shit anywhere they want to?
My inventory just got fucked.
Like, I heard that, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, how can, like, you work it like that? You're supposedly working at the happiest place on earth. And you're telling me you can't even take a piss break? And your solution is, I'm just gonna take a shit on this ride, and then a guest is gonna sit in it and go, what the hell? And I'm gonna be like, oh my god, it must have been the person before you.
Oh my god! Sorry. It's like a Rob Reiner reaction.
Seriously.
Oh
my god.
Oh, fuck that piece of shit.
Where am I at? Oh, dude.
Meathead.
Lindsay, I think this was you. You got 2 stacks of cobbled deep slate. I needed that.
Probably. I know.
It definitely wasn't me.
For some deep state. Yeah, deep state. Why do I keep saying deep state?
Why the fuck do you think, Lindsay? 2023, dog.
Hey, did you guys read a certain manifesto written by a certain person?
I had it read out to me by Sticks. He even told Well, they crossed out mommy's fucking Mustang and put in daddy's Mustang. That's weird.
All I can say is that I hope that
when he was
fucking
talking
piece of.
about mommy's car, he was talking about a specific person. Because he's crazy. Then he was like, no, that's too specific. I'm not going to give him credit. I'm going to fucking say his daddy's, because that's what everybody says. Daddy. Okay. Alright.
All I can say is I hope that fucking piece of shit suffered when she was riddled with all those bullet holes. Fuck that piece of shit.
Was it a she or a he? I don't even know. Did it have a dick?
It was a bitch. It was a
broad that was claiming to having a penis.
Yep.
It was a it.
So, if it was a woman, how'd she hit anything? I'm just fucking with y'all. That was just for you. That was for you too.
I was like, I got some good aim, man.
God, no shit. That's why it's fuck with you.
I was like, the fuck? I'm like, hold on, motherfucker. You put up a target right now. Let's go. Put up some bottles.
Let's get a bottle of liquor, a bunch of rounds, and see who hits the X on the chest first. Because neither one of us is getting hit, but we's getting drunk.
Like, I was sitting there like, hold on.
I'm gonna waste all of my ammo again.
I could say I read it, and I could say this person is
They're not.
Wow.
They're like a 2-year-old. It's not even like credible. It's stupid.
Wow.
Yeah, where's the smooth shit at? They got so many versions. There's so many versions, and I can't even find one version. Deep slate bricks, deep slate tiles. I'm looking for polished deep slate. So it can match. Deep slate tiles. Polished deep slate. Thank you. What did I just do? Alright. I'm going to expand the lava machine.
That.
After the next DLC, Chef will get mad enough to come play with us.
Shit show.
Oh, it just makes me sad because I had fun playing that game.
I did. I did too, but you know, it has no drawback to me. Like, last time we played Friday the 13th, we ended it early. You know why? Because it was not functioning properly.
No.
I couldn't do it. Like, if I'm opening a door and I'm standing on the fucking door jamb, I'm setting a trap, it's not working. The game's not working. I don't know what to do with you. Like, it's a great game. It's a gorgeous game. I love that game to death. I'd play it right now if it was working, actually. But it's not. Texas is working. But I just don't have the draw.
No, Leatherface is glitchy. It's not fixed. Leatherface glitches.
What do you mean?
It's like, without pressing any buttons, he'll just rev his chainsaw or he'll just start attacking.
Oh, that's great.
Just without touching your shit, he'll just start.
That's a good sign of a good,
and I'm like, that's nice.
System.
Yeah, I noticed that last night. I was like, some dude was running around, and I was like, what the fuck? And you could hear him. He's like, I'm not even touching shit. And I was like, all right, so he's broken. Right on.
Boom, 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 boom.
Holocaust survivors 102. There you go. Fight the good fight, woman. Unbelievable.
Yeah, when my redstone shit works well, I feel smart. That's why I like this game. I'm like, I hit a button and it did exactly what I wanted it to in my mind. I'm like, yeah.
This shit's insane. My boss sent me a list. She's like, this is a list so far of how many fucking pies we've sold. I'm like, this is...
Pies?
Pies for Thanksgiving.
Wait, didn't you just say your mother?
No, my boss.
Oh, I thought you said your mother.
Fuck no, like my mom would
I was
make
like, I was like, why is your mom making pies? Is something going on? Like,
no, since her kid works at a bakery, she goes, hey, so I'm just gonna give you money and you just go get me this fucking pie. I go,
you know what? I'm sure there's a family dessert that she makes, and everything else is just a addition.
Her sweet potato casserole, dude.
For all us assholes who want to just fall asleep immediately from fucking liver failure.
It's her sweet potato casserole. She makes that. I eat like 4 bowls, and then I smoke a joint, and I'm done. I'm good to go. I'm a happy kid.
Yo, my car isn't being fucking repaired, right? So I was supposed to get a rental car today. That fell through. Tomorrow I'm getting my rental car.
Dude, they better give you something nice.
No, they're giving me the smallest shit they got. The smallest, crappiest car they got. Because I'm like, what's covered by my insurance? They're like, $30 a day. I'm like, that ain't going to be enough. They're like, yeah, I know. It's going to be $15 a day for the crappiest thing we got. I'm like, that's fine. As long as it drives me to the dispensary to buy weed in your car. Honestly, I was getting annoyed, but the fucking woman on the phone was very nice to me. Her name was Sarah. I don't know why I keep talking like Mitch. That shit is catching on. Knock it off.
Sarah.
She helped me right the fuck out.
Stormed up brewing in her
And like I call back, because she gave me the number to call back on, where it's like X amount of people working in a room, right? So I get Ahmed, and then I'm like, Ahmed, just put me on the waiting list for Sarah. And he's like, and I'm like, I ain't going through all this shit again. She already heard all my bullshit. Don't want to say all my bullshit again. I just want to deal with somebody who's already heard all my bullshit, so we can move on from here. He's like, oh, I'm like, don't want to say all my bullshit again. Just want to move on from here. And then he transferred. Jesus Christ, these fucking people. My head hurts all the time. Every time I deal with anything, my fucking head hurts. I know it's not me. Because in my mind, these things should run smoothly. Like the fluidity of flipping through pages in a cartoon where somebody's animated a funny scene. Like you flip through that post-it stack. It's just like, each one of them pictures just hops by after the other, and they animate so beautifully. But when you deal with humans, it's just like rip half the deck out, throw it in the shitter. I don't get it. I know it's like I'm whiny.
That's why I couldn't take that shit home. Fuck them. Oh, I was gonna jack this big ass chicken pot pie my boss made. She'd be like 4 of them. I was like, I'm gonna take this shit home. And I kept threatening to take it, and she kept threatening my job, and now I know why. It's for her mom. Her mom's in town.
No, pot pies are fire. I don't go fuck.
And they're homemade, man. It's homemade. Homemade crust and all that good shit, goodness. Whatever.
Dude, yeah. See, that's the thing about shit like that. Like, I like when you say homemade pot pie. You know what I pictured? I pictured a brush with egg white.
Oh yeah.
Moved across dough, and I'm just like the layering.
Yeah, and I mean it's not like a small pot pie. It's like an actual pie.
Like a big one.
Like a big motherfucking pot pie. Like you would actually get like a pumpkin pie. That big. But it's chicken pot pie. Oh.
I'm gonna have to go fight a bunch of drown and get more of these tridents so I can repair this one.
I should have just taken it, and then I should have just played.
No, you shouldn't have. You know why? Because it's best not to fuck around and find out.
Hey, it's 420.
Plus, she'd be like, I told you that was my mom, bro. That would be that.
She had 3 more? What the fuck?
Maybe her mom's a big lady. I mean, we both watch Married with Children. We both watch Married with Children, okay?
I mean, she's a nice lady, but
we both would have fucked Peg, okay?
Oh, dude,
but just like Al. But just like Al. Oh yeah, I still would too. I still would too. Right now, fucking right now. I fucking leave you two behind and be like, yo, fucking Katie Seagal is here.
Even Christina Applegate.
I'm gonna ask her to yell at me like Leela.
Dude, even Christina Applegate right now. She gained a little bit of weight because her illness.
She went through cancer though, didn't she? Like,
yeah, she had breast. They were forcing Christina Applegate to be practically goddamn anorexic on that.
I feel bad for Christina Applegate because you think about it. She had a kick-ass career, got breast cancer, now.
I know,
and now she has MS.
Oh wow, really? She has
Yeah,
MS
dude.
after breast cancer?
Yeah, dude.
You know, I knew a girl with MS. I used to know a girl with MS, right? You know what she told me? She told me every time that she washes her hair, you know when you wash your hair, you rub that shampoo around your hair and it feels all
Yeah.
good? Imagine if every time you touched your own scalp, it was just fucking intense pain
Jesus, dude, no.
while you're washing your own hair.
Can't do
Now
that.
it's time to condition it.
For real.
Yeah, that's not good.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Yeah, dude. She's got it, man.
She was so hot too.
And I mean, she still is, because it's like my mom and I watched her on this show on Netflix called Dead to Me. It's fucking hilarious. And they had to cancel the show because of her illness, so they just finished the final season. They considered this last season the final season. So it ended on her terms, which is fine, because she's an executive producer, but I was like, this is so sad. Like, this show was awesome. And, yeah, she got the MS, man. Like, I felt so bad when I heard that about her. It's like 2-time breast cancer survivor.
Yeah, exactly.
She even, did the whole vasectomies, had her breast, cut off, cut off all of it. Did it all.
Them gorgeous
had a
titties.
had a hysterectomy, all of it.
You know
because
what?
cancer.
You know what's the hardest
did it
part of
all.
that? When it's okay to be your average looking person, but when you're a really good looking person and they have to take off your tits, they're never gonna make your nipples look as fucking fine. They're never gonna make you look as sexy as you are.
Yeah. So I mean, she did the whole
oh.
Yeah, she did
I
the
know
whole
I'm just
thing.
making noises, but internally I'm very upset. You know why? Because I've been struggling to find my faith, and struggling to find my faith has only brought me back to only having faith in what I don't know. And I really, really wanted to join a church. I really wanted to join a church, and I just can't believe in it because of things like that. If you take a beautiful young woman and you destroy her life like that, why?
Beautiful, beautiful woman, beautiful soul. Even when you watch her on TV with Married with Children, you can tell she's a.
And it's like, oh, they're paying for
somebody
something.
you and I hang out with.
That's the classic Catholic. They're paying for something they did. And this
It's
life or the last. Well, you know what? This person seems like they're better than you. So how come you don't have that, motherfucker?
And then you look at Bruce Willis. Dude is losing his memory.
Dude, that's fucking
his mind is being destroyed right now.
His mind right now is being destroyed. He knows it.
You know what?
It's just the
You remember when
saddest
Kevin
shit in the
Smith
world,
said
man.
that Bruce Willis said, "I hate the ones who scream Die Hard the most."
Yeah,
I think that's when his mind started going away because I honestly think he doesn't remember.
Probably not,
point.
but I mean, they said the last movie he tried to film, he couldn't complete his lines because he couldn't remember. And he couldn't remember his marks. Like, within, 30 seconds after memorizing it, it would be gone, and he couldn't remember what to... I was like, oh my god.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm like, that's sad, man.
Very fucking sad. It's a terrible thing.
It's like, I don't want him to...
McClane.
I don't want him to forget he fucked Demi Moore, okay?
Well,
I don't want him to forget
that's not a big deal, honestly. Fucking Demi Moore is not a big deal at all to me. I've had way better pussy than Demi Moore, thank you.
I mean, Demi
Moore is a 5 to me.
Okay, answer me this, honestly. Do you think Demi Moore looked good in Charlie's Angels, or did she look good in the movie Striptease?
Striptease, she was younger.
I was too busy looking at Justin Theroux, so I wouldn't know.
This bitch.
I don't even know who that is, Lindsay.
He was in
See, Lindsay is my number one defendant of me not being a pig. You know why? Because Lindsay's a bigger pig than me when it comes to movies.
Lindsay's like, I wasn't looking at the tits. Lindsay's like, I wasn't looking at the tits. I was looking at that cock over here.
And she doesn't even know about the sunglasses. You know why? She didn't make it that far.
Yeah, too busy eyeballing Roddy Piper over there. Like,
seriously,
God
though,
damn.
you know what my mother brought up back in the day? She had 2 little boys, so she was very well of wrestling and wrestlers, believe me. When Rowdy quit wrestling, and then she saw him in a movie we were watching, me and my brother and my dad, she comes in, she sees it, she's like, he looks so much better. And my dad's like, what do you mean? And she's like, just healthier. When he's a wrestler, he looks like a strung out drunk. But now he looks really healthy.
It's like he looks good.
Yeah.
Like he looks healthy. And my dad's like, yeah, you know why? Because you ain't hanging out with the rest of the boys.
Yep.
That's why.
Yeah, and those wrestlers were hard.
Yeah, because they go
A lot of them.
Yeah, I weigh 500 pounds and I go hard. Keep up with me. Yeah, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Fuck
a lot of
you.
them met grisly ends too.
That's like, let's have a drinking contest with the Big Show. Oh, that's gonna work out.
I'd pass. I'd record it. But I wouldn't do it.
Same with
You know
Andre
who
the
would
Giant.
outdrink Scott Hall, but he's dead.
I'm thinking Andre probably would have outdrank Big Show.
Yo,
Honestly,
Andre drank more than any fucking man.
Yes,
Fuck
he
that.
did. I've heard some of the shit all the shit that he drank. I was like, damn.
He's like, I need more.
Yeah, the only one who came close to him was Big John.
Yep. Big John.
I'm taking a piss right now, okay? But Big John don't get no cred, and he was better than the rest of them. Like, seriously, he was natural, and he was up with you.
Chef, dude, it's just the fucking wind. Calm the fuck down. Jesus.
Seriously, a mother going in there not liking and fighting a 20-something-year-old Andre, and he basically thinks Hulk Hogan's a fag.
Fag.
Yeah, that's Big John. And Big John didn't have charisma, so no one remembers him. He was a bad fucker. That's like Sid Vicious. Giant fucking blonde asshole, right? Scary looking motherfucker. Arn Anderson.
Sid was a blonde?
Yeah, Arn Anderson.
You sure you don't mean Johnny Rotten?
Well, bleach blonde. No. Sid Vicious, the wrestler. I'm not talking about that scrawny little punk rocker from the Sex Pistols. I'm talking about wrestling. But anyway, Sid was a big asshole. Piece of shit. And he wasn't wrapped too tight, right? There was a bar fight where everybody was shit-faced, and he starts shit with Arn Anderson. Arn Anderson's about my size, except he ain't built like me. He is a solid piece of Wolverine muscle. And he's older than you. He's in his 50s. Sid was almost 7 feet tall and looked like a bodybuilder. And he went down like a sack of motherfucking taters. You know why? Because he pulled out a knife and he stabbed Arn Anderson. And Arn Anderson didn't go, oh no, I've been stabbed. He was like, really? Grabs his wrist, pulls out the knife, and pounds him into the motherfucking ground like a rag doll. He beat the shit out of him. I don't even know why anybody dealt with Sid Vicious after that, but they did.
Good shit. It's good entertainment.
I think they just kept hiring him to humiliate him because I've never seen a motherfucker win a match after that.
Money talks, bro. It's money talks.
He looked the part, and he looked crazy because he was crazy. But when he stabbed Arn Anderson, no, Mr. I'm 7 feet tall was suddenly 1 foot tall because he was on his back. Getting fucked up. Straight fucked up by somebody who's fucking pure German and angry. That's not a good thing.
Oh, we sold over 200 pies so far.
Ooh, God, I love pie.
And that's just,
when do you have to have those made by? How does that even work?
When's the day before? When's Thanksgiving?
Yeah, but like, how do you make like let's say you got to make 300 pies. How do you make 300 pies and have them all be fresh on the same day? That's got to be some kind of weird fucking strategy plan from people who've done it a lot.
One of our bakers right now and one of our servers right now, they were doing nothing but pie crusts. So we'll freeze those, and then as we get closer to Thanksgiving, which is the 23rd, because pickup for people would be the 21st to the 22nd. So, all this week we're doing pie crusts, the next week we fill them. and then the weekend all we do is just bake and bake and bake.
Yeah, but how much free? Like, you say that like it's nothing. I mean, like, you make
I'll take a picture of all the
hundreds
filling,
of.
dude.
No. I want you to take a picture of your freezer.
I'll take a picture of the
Because my
freezers
mother
and
used to
shit.
make her own dough out of scratch, right? Out of fucking flour and shit. And it's
We
like
do.
like it depends on what you're making. I know this
Oh, we
from
do. Oh,
her
we do.
that like
We
let's
use a
say you're
big ass
making a
mixing bowl.
pizza. A pizza pie dough is way different than a cookie dough, which is way different than a different cookie dough,
You've
which
seen a
is way
kitchen
different than a
mixing.
pastry dough.
You've seen a mixing bowl, right? Like a typical mixing bowl, and then
Yeah.
you've seen a baker's mixing bowl, right?
Mhm.
Like it's bigger.
Yep.
Now take that mixing bowl.
I bought those. They're thin and they're shitty, but they're still better.
Now take that mixing bowl and triple it in size, and that is our convection mixer that we make all this fucking dough.
That must have a hell of a fucking amount of horsepower and torque behind that engine.
I have fucked up. I have broken my finger.
You know how I got that little fucking...
I broke my finger on it.
You broke your finger in a cement mixer.
Like, literally, it's like a big-ass cement... It's almost the size of a cement mixer.
My left temple.
Because I didn't realize... Because I was watching it, and as the little propeller was spinning, I was going to stop it, which do not ever...
Yeah, I've done that. I've done it with my kitchen mixer.
And my finger got stuck.
You see my little red kitchen mixer like everybody else has, you know?
Like, thank God there was grease, because I was able to just grease my finger and squeeze it out. It was swollen. It was
I know what you mean, because it's like everything is cool until it locks on a tool. Because it's like my left temple. Like, I was mixing concrete, and I was trying to scrape the sides between the mixers on the concrete mixer, and it caught on the spade, and man, it came around, bitch slapped me upside the temple, and I was like, wow. And then I had to get the shovel back out while it was still spinning around. I was
like one of those lessons learned.
It's
like lesson learned.
Yeah,
it is. Because as soon as I pulled it out, my boss was like, "How are you?" I said, "Well, that's a lesson learned. This is broke." I was like, "I gotta make all this shit." I was like, "All right."
Yeah, what I'm gonna need is a bunch of popsicles and some tape.
She's like, "Do we need to go to the hospital?" I was like,
"No, I need popsicles. I need tape."
No, what I did was
I need you to fucking listen to me right now.
Like, I literally felt where it was broke, and I said, I just need a towel, and I need everybody to walk the fuck away. And she's like, okay. It's like,
while I fucking Jedi mind trick the pain of a broken finger out of my head.
And I fucking snapped my fucking finger back in place, and then I just walked back, and I was like... And it was just one of those where you got servers looking at you, and they just walk away, because they just know. They're like, I'm not even going to ask you a question. It's like, don't even
hey,
ask me.
machine broke my finger. It was my fault.
And then they go, are you okay? And then they go,
I am now. But boy, am I sweaty.
For real. Because I went outside.
Yeah,
I was
whenever
like, okay,
you do that, all of a sudden, like, once you're done, you realize
sweaty.
you're covered in cold sweat.
You're like, it's sweaty. It's hot in here. Are you hot? I'm hot.
Yeah, I'm cold and sweaty, but it's hot in here. That's weird.
It's hot. Are you hot? I'm fucking hot. Roll down the window. Turn on the air. It's like, fuck.
Now I'm shivering. Turn on the heat.
It's like, what's going on with my body? It's like, you're in shock, but you just don't know. You're like,
what the fuck is this?
Going on?
Yo, there's so much food in the castle. Like, Chef, we were making across the bamboo bridge like survivors. Now we come back to the castle, and it's like, what's all these chests full of food? Like, just so much food here.
Meanwhile, you got Lindsay going, you guys are fucking crazy. It happens. It's the chef life.
Shit happens.
It's chef life. That's what I tell people. Like, it's chef life.
Come play Minecraft.
It's like, look at me.
What
can I feel?
Convince you to play? Because like I need you here. Like, you don't seem to understand things, Chef. Because I don't feel complete unless you're here playing. Like, I just don't. Like, that's why I keep bothering you. Don't you understand that? I'm not bothering you because I'm trying to be a dick. I'm bothering you because I don't feel complete without.
Well, it's been a while since we've all played a game together.
Exactly. I feel like the crew ain't together. I feel like me and Lizzie have been playing together forever, and I'm just like waiting for fucking Chef to come back, like fucking. Like Gandalf over that hill. Like Gandalf over that fucking hill.
Gandalf
you know
the
what I'm talking about. hey, that steep ass fucking cliff just cascading down horsemen from Rohan.
That was good shit, man. Good
Damn
movie.
right it
Good
was.
fucking movie, man.
Yo, Peter
God
Jackson,
damn.
you done good, boy. You can
Yeah,
fuck
you
up a
did.
lot of movies, and I'll still give you props on being a great director.
You know what the sad thing
You can
is?
fuck up every other movie, quite frankly. You made War of the Rings, asshole.
It's like they asked him to do Rings of Power, and then they were like, the ghost.
He read the script, and he was like...
He did. He read the script. He's like, I have notes.
God, that show looks horrendous.
And then once he started
horrendous.
giving him notes,
my name on this.
they fucking ghosted him. They straight
He's like, I
ghosted
got
his
$1 billion
ass.
and a mansion in fucking New Zealand. You think I put my name on this?
It's
I
like,
get
you
ahead
really
more than you take a shit. You think I'm gonna put my name on this?
It's like, you really think I'm gonna do this? He's like, I have
He's
notes.
like, you know what you've made in the last 10 years? I'll make that by working 10 comic book conventions in the States. They'll come back to New Zealand and get ahead every day more than you take a shit. Why did I put my name on this?
Peter Jackson made that more in one, like, with one fucking Lord of the
He would
Rings.
make more on one fucking normal movie than most people would make on making Lord of the Rings if he made Dead Alive 2.
Dude, if he came out with an extended
Dead Alive 2.
cut to Lord of the Rings, you
Fuck
realize
Lord of
that's
the
$1
Rings.
billion
Dead Alive
right
2.
there.
Yeah, I need more. Yeah, I need more Peter Jackson horror in my life. Thank you very much.
I remember when the guy lost his temper with the zombies and he strapped a lawnmower to his chest, and it just looked like they had a fire hose full of blood spraying out behind the blade of this chainsaw. I was like, this is fucking one of the most brilliant horror movies I've ever seen.
God, but when is mom? When is
and
mom?
The priest ripped off his sleeves and said, "I kick ass for the Lord." And I was like, really?
God, just the one part. Just the one part where his mom's ear came off into her bowl of pudding and she ate it. I was just
don't
like,
remember that scene at all. I have no recollection of that scene.
Oh my fucking god, it was so nasty. Yeah, it's like he had like people over for dinner or something like that, and it's like his mom is like her body's falling apart, her ear comes off into her. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
I do remember. It's like you got a homegirl sitting there. She's like literally just deteriorating before your eyes.
She's deteriorating.
And he's having a dinner party of all things, and I'm like, dude, homie. And she's sitting there. He's got her propped up at the dinner table, and everybody's like, oh, hey, shit's just falling off, and they're just like, it's nothing.
Chef, have you ever seen a movie about a hotel with an alligator called Eaten Alive?
Yes.
You saw that with the old man?
Yes.
Now, who is had his breakout role in that movie? I'm dad pointing, by the way.
Oh my god.
Me and Lindsay had this conversation the other day. Lindsay, give the answer. Because that is an obscure-ass movie that nobody's seen in 20 fucking years.
Yeah, for real. I'm like, I haven't seen this fucking movie.
That's the type of movie you only watch if you are a horror nerd coming up and you feel like you need to learn the fucking ropes.
Yeah.
To know what the fuck you talking about.
Yeah, it's kind of a spiritual successor to Texas Chainsaw because it's got Marilyn Burns in it, and I think it was directed by Tobe Hooper too.
You know what? Whoever played the blonde detective woman in that movie, that woman was. I have no idea what her name is, but God, was she utterly beautiful. She was literally perfect. Like, she was a gorgeous fucking woman. Like, she really was. She really, really was. Like, she was just like on point. And they didn't even play her up. You know what I mean? Like, usually if you got like a fucking hot ass broad, you're gonna like if I was gonna make a fan film and I had some girl who was like abnormally good looking, I would use that to my advantage because I'm a good director. But no, she did just like everybody else. Oh. Once again, Stretch is not in fucking Texas Chainsaw the game. I don't know.
Yeah, for real. It's fucking annoying. Like, really, you can't add Stretch?
My boy Kane Hodder. I call him my boy. I've never met Kane Hodder. He does not know me. Let's distance Kane Hodder from Jesse, okay?
Bro, they're in talks with Kane Hodder to play fucking Michael Myers in the Miramax fucking
Kane Hodder,
Halloween.
Kane Hodder knows Stretch. You know why? Hatchet 3. They did a fucking movie together. I can prove it.
Hatchet 3 was awesome.
Dude, Hatchet 3 was really fucking good.
Never Hike
Hatchet
Alone
1 was
Part 2
terrible.
was awesome.
Hatchet 1 was a shit fucking
Dude,
garbage movie. Hatchet 2? Hatchet 2 was interesting. Then Hatchet 3 was honestly good.
We don't talk about Hatchet.
Yo, Hatchet 1, you know what I remember? The first 10 minutes, 2 girls showed their tits, and I'm like, you both have very nice tits.
That was it.
That's all I remember.
Shit.
Just like what's that game that was always in the arcades once arcades got gay, and there was only a few cool arcade games that usually centered around having a pistol.
Ninja fucking Turtles, yo!
No. I got that downstairs. Fucking, I'm talking about Dead Island. I'm talking about Dead Island.
Dead Island.
Whoa. If you want to play Ninja Turtles right now, we could all quit whatever the fuck we're doing. We can play Ninja Turtles right now. Just download the Cowabunga collection.
Let's fucking do it. I got the Cowabunga collection. I downloaded that shit.
You have the Cowabunga collection? You all want to play the original arcade game?
Yeah, loser.
Oh,
I'm in the arcade right now!
Alright, let's go back to the fucking main area. I'm gonna save my game. Yeah, I'm loving my Minecraft game, though. So, like, fucking Chef, please give up the gay shit and fucking come on and play with us.
The gay shit.
I don't mean it like that. I don't mean it like that. You know what I mean? You know what the fuck I mean?
So what? They're
I
mean.
love eating pussy more than you do, woman. Come on. Oh yeah, exactly. Whoa. Where's the reality show and the competition on who loves to eat pussy more? Where do I sign up for that?
That would be
Where do I
awesome
sign up for that?
It would be between me and Jesse, the final two. It'd be like, dude, we're going in.
I'm like the man of bees, except my fucking bee beard would just be drooling. I'll be like, alright.
Coming out cross-eyed.
Damn, Jesse, what's up with your mic? My ears are bleeding.
I don't know. I heard that myself. Because I hear myself within your mic. That's weird. I hear myself on your end reverberating.
That's very weird.
Put that down.
Alright, I'm saving.
I blame Mega Jetty because he was playing this shit the other day alongside with RoboCop, which a lot of people are enjoying the fuck out of that game. Holy shit!
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Honestly,
but
the
I'm just
backgrounds versus the foregrounds make it look terrible.
As I'm like looking at a lot of people, like, dude, this is a good game. This is a good shit. And
I'm
like,
not paying $70. Sorry.
I mean, as
There
much
were
gameplay as I saw,
$40
but I was
sure.
like, nope. I'm not really impressed. I mean, it is what it is with RoboCop, I guess. Because Jetty's got the old school skin for him. I fucking like. I was like, all right. Where's that fucking health, yo? Ah, there it is. Nunchuck to the nuts. I did like the fact that you could do the whole dick fucking shooting in the fucking game. I was like, confirmed.
Yeah, I mean, if it were $40, I'd consider getting it, but I'm not paying $70.
Hey, $70 gets you the new DLC, Call of Duty. Oh, and Lindsay, in order for you to play zombies would be an additional $60. I'm just putting that out there.
Oh, nice. Yeah, hard
So,
pass.
if I were you, I would go find, I believe it's Modern Warfare.
Mm-hmm.
And you can play zombies that way. For free.
Wow.
Same map. It's legit the same fucking map. But I was very happy to see a lot of people trash talking the fucking game. They're like, this is.
Oh yeah, like it's been getting bad reviews and shit. Like,
I'm sorry, the campaign's only 3 hours. I'm sorry, that's a piece of shit. You're telling me that campaign, after what I just played the previous game that took me a little bit longer than 3 hours, maybe me breaking it up 5, 6. I have to look back. And then they're like, yeah, it's only like 3 hours. And then we need your money because
God only knows. I don't give a shit. They fucked up big time. Whatever. I don't care.
So we's Ninja Turtles. We all got the Cowabunga collection. We can play arcade.
I gotta download it.
What?
Well,
Did you get to it?
You download that shit, and I will slowly rebuild the fucking lava thingy.
Okay.
Meanwhile,
I will
whatever.
slowly go through this. This
I'm gonna
arcade.
get drunk because I'm already obnoxious as hell.
Oh, fuck you.
I know. Somebody should fuck me, but no one ever does. I don't mean it like that. Like, I fuck, but like, I mean like no one ever like stabs me with a spear. That's what I mean by no one ever fucks me.
What the fuck? Huh? What the fuck?
Like, yeah.
I was like, did you not watch Salty Cracker's video this morning?
I did, and I had to make fun of him because he thinks that if you shoot a gas pump, it explodes. I think he used to be a teacher. He doesn't understand simple things.
Teacher of what? Dumbassery.
Dumbassery. Yeah, he's autistic. He's already said this. I love the asshole.
He's autistic.
I hope he understood that I was busting his balls because, like, when I bust people's balls, I kind of go hard.
Yeah, you do.
I do.
But you know what? That's a sign that someone loves you if they bust your balls.
I'm just letting everybody know I called Michelangelo when we jump in this bitch together. I'm just letting you know that.
Fine by me. I watched this video called "Your Favorite Ninja Turtle is Wrong Because It's Donatello," and I was like, yes.
Really?
Yes. Dude, bow staff is so incredibly insane.
Well, yeah.
The kinetic force. But I would recommend everybody watch Ninja Turtles use their weapons for the first time. Because it was just some random video. like, everything was cool for a minute. Then Shredder attacked fucking Raphael and he just started stabbing him in the stomach with the fucking scythe. And then he fell down. And Leo was like, wait a minute. You mean like, if you just keep stabbing them, like, they just die and they never come back? And he was like, oh, right. And he fucking spins this fucking sword, and all of a sudden, they're like, Rocksteady's been run through like 4 times. Then fucking it shows Michelangelo and Donatello just like side by side beat down in fucking Bebop. And he's just like, well, these take a minute longer, but it still works great. It's like, no, that's so wrong.
What the fuck? No.
It was great because Raph straight up fucking rage stabbed fucking Shredder, like he got him like it was prison. And then he acted like he didn't know what he was doing. He was like, you said get him, and then I got him, and then I was dead. Fucking great.
Sit down. Ugh.
What's your estimation on your download?
You should have waited when they had it at the PlayStation Store for free. That's how I did it.
Well, now they have, what's the new one? Shredder's Revenge, and they just had a Dimension X DLC. I downloaded it, but I never played it yet.
I was gonna say, Jetty played it. God damn. Before you started playing RoboCops a little while ago.
But the Cowabunga collection has both Turtles in Time and the arcade game, which is what I have downstairs. So, like, I got to go back in that. Leatherface, Baxter, let's go, man. It's going to be a fun night. Y'all can play Ninja Turtles? That's great. Thank you, guys. I love you, motherfuckers. Everybody sucks, but my friends are great. Why is that?
It's life.
No, it's because of choosing people by their fucking character, bro.
See, Jesse doesn't go. Jesse doesn't go by freaking political party. No.
Well, yeah, I do. We're all from the same political party. It's Donald motherfucking Trump.
It's funny hearing my.
Meanwhile, my vision of the evening is a drunken underwater purple light phantasmic of playing video games with my friends. Liberals are just like, whatever. I don't even know. Whatever. No.
Liberals are too busy crying over misgendering.
I'm just like underwater purple lights, and they're like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Happiness."
Underwater
and they're like, "What's
purple
happiness?"
lights.
Oh, you didn't see the new nativity scene? They have it for
New
LGBTQ.
Whoa! I love Christmas. What do you mean new nativity?
They have it for LGBTQ, bro. You can
Does
have
that mean that
it.
Joseph fucked the wise men up the ass, and then Jesus showed up, and he was already 40?
Something
What the
like
fuck
that.
does that mean?
Something like that,
What
dude.
the fuck does that mean?
I'm not buying it, but
I know
there's a
you're
new,
not buying it. You're
there's
not
a
an
new,
idiot.
there's a new nativity. Did you know what happened? I don't know.
Who's
You
buying it?
hear
The same
what
fucking
I?
Antifa guy who got shot down by the fucking Muslim woman who said, no.
I like.
I'll throw you
Oh, you
off of a
saw
cliff.
that where she said about
I know,
homosexuality being
dude,
not
I
okay?
loved it. I loved it because he was
beautiful.
a foot taller than her. And she was like, no, that's right. And he was like, and she was like, I will throw you off a building. And he was like, okay,
Yep.
I'm leaving.
Okay.
He's like, I am leaving this place. I thought I was okay, but I realize I am alone.
Yeah,
and I was
he
not
backed
okay.
off. He backed off like the pathetic little bitch he was. I'm sure he wanted to rape her.
He backed off of a skinny little girl that was a foot shorter than him.
He's like, he's like, I don't want to fuck with this. It's like, really? I'm like, she's so little.
He probably wanted to rape her too. That's how male feminists are.
Honestly, I'd fuck with her. I'll eat the shit out of that.
Oh yeah,
ma'am.
Give me some of that naan bread, baby.
My darling.
Like, I know your people. I know what y'all
Right,
eat.
can we just talk about the Anunnaki because your religion is bullshit? You really pray to the Anunnaki, right? Because you're from Iraq, right? Right? She'd be like, I'll be like, it's okay. I'm Jesse.
I'm like,
pleased to meet you.
If I ever met one of them, I'm like, my brother said your guys' weed was fire back in the early 2000s. While he was over there fucking your shit
I'm
up.
like, bullshit, asshole. You guys are good fucking trees.
While he was fucking you guys up, he said you guys had some good shit. Just thought I'd shout that out.
Oh, I'm totally on fire right now. Don't die. Just don't die.
Yoga flame.
It's so distracting when it covers your field of view. Alright, now I can break this.
Oh, these wrap snacks are not too bad.
Oh, I know. You know why? Because everybody loves salt.
Yep. I got salt and vinegar truffle chips. Fucking bomb.
Fucking Lindsay, truffle chips. How dare you? You know truffles are a fucking delicacy in the restaurant industry. You're sitting here eating fucking chips. They are. Most expensive fucking thing in the world, truffles.
Really? Like more so than caviar? Because caviar is pretty expensive.
Caviar just takes a bunch of fishermen running a net. Pigs take a motherfucking dude who knows pigs.
Caviar
in France.
I'll tell you a little fucking a little chef hack. Like if you literally, not you puppy, but if you literally put like truffles or caviar on anything, you can charge anything. And you realize people will fucking pay for it because they think it's top of the line, when in reality you could have gone to the store and got it.
That's how I feel about weed.
Just fucking like it's one of those where it's like like yeah, it's. But I legit like prefer the real shit. If I'm gonna eat caviar, I'm gonna have caviar.
Now, what's the difference between caviar and roe?
They're the same thing. It's just roe is a genetical term, really.
Well, I've heard caviar comes from specific
term.
types of fish, like sturgeon.
Sturgeon?
what you eat does.
Or beluga. It's like beluga.
You can have
beluga
beluga
whale.
caviar.
Roe is roe, whether it's edible or not. It's a matter of definition. Roe is roe. But caviar is from sturgeon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I highly recommend you watch the episode of the Iron Chef with the sturgeon fish.
All right.
The OG or the new Iron Chef?
The OG, man, with Martin.
The OG, good shit.
Chef, are you already on Cowabunga?
Yes, sir. I'm in an arcade.
I'm just going to wait for this lava farm to produce 2 more buckets, so I'm sure that's working. Then I will sign off.
Yeah, you're good.
So I'm just doing the stand around and find out. I got dripping in 1. Let's see if I got.
It's like, okay, Mom, are you gonna call me or what?
Yeah, because I know Lindsay is God damn it.
Lindsay, if your mom doesn't call you, that means she's having a good day. I've learned this.
Yeah.
She's having an extremely pleasant day if she hasn't called you because she needs you. You understand this? Like, your mama needs you, honey.
Oh yeah. Yep. Oh, I know.
Just like I need my son. Like, am I anything without my son? If I was anything without my son, I would be a motherfucking liar. I'm only anything because I have my son. That's how I feel about my life.
Your son is a good kid too. He's like one of the few kids that I'd be willing to play with.
And I'm sure that that's how your mom feels about you, Lindsay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I love my mama.
I wish I still had my parents. That would be so amazing.
I mean, I can absolutely empathize with you.
They just still argue with them. Like, I used to do the same thing. It's not worth it. Love your family.
Oh yeah, my dad and I, we would argue.
They will be gone, and you will be alone.
My dad and I would argue with each other like cats and dogs, but then the older I got, the more we got along. Because I started to understand more what my dad was thinking.
Dogs, but me and my mother were closer than anybody on this motherfucking planet.
My dad and I only argued over politics. And then...
your dad's coming around though, isn't he?
Whoa. Complications ensue.
No,
you and your dad argued over politics?
When I was growing up.
Now, this is your dad that you always refer to as your dad, not your biological dad.
No, my biological dad, fuck no. My dad, yeah.
See, that's so weird, because you're such a brilliant person, but you really don't know your own fucking biological, which is so odd.
Nope, never did.
It's so odd, because you're raised by, but the thing is, you're raised by a good man.
A good man, yeah.
Yep,
That's what counts. That's what counts.
And the thing is like when he asked my mom to marry him, he asked me first. He asked for my permission first.
That's a good man.
That shows that he cares about your mom.
Yes, he does.
Because he cares about your mom so much that he cares about every aspect of her.
Yeah, he asked me straight up because we were back east in New England. He took me to the old man of the mountain and we had like a really kick-ass conversation.
At least you know he's got balls.
Yeah. And he was like, look, he's like, I really like your mom. He's like, I'd really like to be your dad. He's like, I think we'd have like a really great relationship. And I was like, word, let's do it.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
He's like, you don't have to call me dad.
Fucking F1 cars are on the racetrack 40 years later.
Oh, that's right. He did that for his birthday.
Yeah, he straight up told me.
Gorgeous memories.
That's awesome.
No one can take your motherfucking memories from you. Nope. Fuck the government. Fuck everybody who wants to control you. No one can take your memories from you, so make some motherfucking memories.
That was the best day ever, too. My dad and I still talk about that shit.
That was here purely for whatever hypothetical audience we might one day have, because we probably
my dad and I still talk about that day. I was like, dude, remember when we fucking went to my fucking day? We want to do it again.
That was cool as shit. You showed me them cars. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Ooh, that's cool.
Shit, I got to go to...
Comparatively speaking, yes, because I would...
Beautiful fucking cars.
Yeah, because no.
Like my dad's all, is this something what Jesse would do with his son? I'm like, fuck yeah. I'm gonna use... Oh, then some.
I still can't believe your kid's 13 already. That's just fucking insane.
I know, and I'm already well within the regression-ary stage of, did I already fuck everything up? Because, like...
Oh, yeah. That's awesome. In 3 years, he can come out to Arizona. We can race cars.
Yeah, but I'm thinking he's 13. Did I already fuck him up for life?
Nope.
He seems to have a good head on his shoulders.
Nope.
He's better than
He's a very intelligent kid.
He's better than I was.
And I love that he's into music.
I love that my sperm that advanced through all of the billions of sperms, of all the billions of sperms that have blasted out of my penis, that the one that landed, the very one who landed and got me an offspring was the fucking, like, I can't say anything bad about my son. Like, I really can't. Like, and I'm being objective. Objectively speaking, I can't say anything bad about him.
Well, it's like he's a good kid,
He's not who I was.
and he's funny.
I was the breedings of a criminal. I was the breedings of a scumbag when I was his age. He's not. Was I that fucked up? Probably. Apparently.
What, 13?
Let's see, Chef, when I was 13, I discovered marijuana. I never fucking stopped. That was my problem.
Actually,
you said you smoked too at that age, huh? Like cigarettes?
Oh, I smoked since I was 12.
13, I was trying to get into fucking like restaurants
right now for a
jobs.
Cigarette. I was such cigarettes right now. Are you fucking kidding me? I would fucking kill for anything to smoke. I don't care if it's tobacco or weed or anything else. I ain't got nothing to smoke right now, and I would kill for anything to smoke just because I'm drinking. I'd like to have a nice draw of anything that produces a few mar. Do you understand?
I was a goody two-shoes when I was a teenager.
Because I'm stuck here, and I can't even, like, go grab a pack of cigarettes and be like, yo, asshole, here, I'm stealing 2 of these, and here's the pack. Give it to the next guy who asks for a pack of cigarettes.
Oh, wait, no. 13.
Can't
13.
do that.
I know exactly what the fuck I was doing at 13. I was hanging out with my best friend, Katie, and, like, every Sunday, I'd be at her house or she'd be at my house, and we would watch fucking Queer as Folk and then the L Word. It's fucking awesome. And then Fridays, I'd usually have, like, basketball practice or golf practice or soccer practice, depending on the season.
Yeah, I was in orchestra at 13, so that's kind of what I spent.
You ever ascertain to be things? I want to be God. I've heard of a God complex, and I think it's very
Don't we all,
I want to actually be God. How about
that? Okay, it's.
Someone rules.
Like Gozer? See, you want to be like Gozer?
No. Gozer is a fucking troglodyte. I'm an educated man.
For fuck, well, got thwarted by Ray for fuck's sakes.
Look, he had a fishing license. It was fine.
That was fucking hilarious. That was
so. A fishing license and a very nuclear flamethrower.
I love how the bitch says, choose your form of the destructor, then all the guys look at Ray like, what did you fucking do?
That's why I love the sequel so much. Fucking Afterlife. Afterlife was great.
I did enjoy Afterlife.
What was Afterlife once the Ghostbusters showed up? It was pure 100% full on, and we're going to ride that Ghostbuster dick and distract you. All it was when the Ghostbusters showed up was, hey, asshole, remember me? And then it was like 8 minutes of jokes. 8 minutes of jokes from Ray. Ray just laid it on for 3.5 minutes, 4 minutes, and then Bill kicks in.
God, and then when Egon's ghost shows up.
By that time, none of the new people know these assholes. They've all been trying to save the day. Well, guess what? You just wasted 9 minutes, you stupid fucking interdimensional quote-unquote god. You stupid asshole. Well, now everything's done. Well, goodbye. Next movie.
Well, and then Egon's ghost shows up, and I'm fucking bawling.
Oh, it was so good. You know what's even embarrassing that? You know, when a podcast and her are in the field and she shoots off the pack for the first time, she almost falls over, then she gently tips forward? God, that's the best goddamn scene I've ever seen.
I love that, because, like, you can tell that she's Egon's granddaughter.
It wasn't her. She lost her pounds. She got tipped over towards being on balance with a fingertip. that you did not see, but you could tell it was a fingertip. It was so well done. So goddamn well done.
Yeah, and then it's gonna be ruined by what's his fucking name, who's been added to the cast. That asshole. Shit, I can't even remember his name.
I don't know.
He's some asshole.
Look,
Patton Oswalt. Yeah, Patton Oswalt's gonna be.
He's a fucking
he's gonna be in the new movie. I'm just like, yeah, no thanks. Hard pass.
Pedo, that's his name to me. Ant-Man was too mainstream for me on the Ghostbusters movie. I don't know. I want some unknowns to make this.
Hey, Paul Rudd, really? He's not that mainstream.
Yeah.
That motherfucker is not aged either. It just amazes me.
Damn, it's sold out. Fuck! Alright, I gotta switch it up.
I'm waiting for that middle bucket to gain lava.
Hold on, I gotta switch up.
It's dripping in there. It should work.
It's dripping.
Oh, cool. Wait, never mind. I did get it.
I just poured myself some tequila and squirt, so...
I'm
grapefruit
I'm
soda!
already fucked up. I drank that bottle of fucking whatever it was, faggy ass fucking, what's that shit you put in your coffee?
Creamer.
Creamer. Yeah. Yo,
Kahlua
Chef,
too, yeah?
Chef, you've been at work. You don't know my fucking stupid retard day. I ordered a bottle of fucking tequila. Oh, no, I ordered a bottle of rum. Then when the guy came to my house, it was him and his old lady in the car, and they both looked fucking weird and not American. And they come up to the door, they give me this bottle of shit, I sign the thing, and they go away. They look at the bottle, it says rum cream, 15%. I'm like, oh, so I just paid $30 for coffee creamer. That's great. That's great.
That's nice.
That's nice. Now, for $40, I'm drinking Amsterdam fucking gin and some gin tonic.
Gin and tonics. One of the best.
So I'm going to say all kinds of shit that are loud and annoying and fucked up tonight because I'm drinking gin. What else?
Hey, I'm drinking tequila, so...
Sorry, I'm just checking my email. I had to make sure my fucking copy came through. I'm excited. Alpha Core, motherfuckers!
Chef, just watch your fucking back walking around Phoenix, please, honey.
Oh,
I love you to fucking death.
Oh, bro, I got
Chef,
strapped.
I love
Phoenix,
you, and Chef, I love you, and if I was never able to talk to you again, I would carry that with me till the day I died.
I'm strapped in Phoenix.
I will carry.
I
don't care if you're strapped. There's a lot of fucking cunts out there, as demonstrated by Salty's video this morning.
They're 10 times worse.
That fucking piece of shit. He got out of his car. I'll dare call him a nig because of what he did. Yeah, you know,
well,
because
it's exactly like what Chris Walk said.
What did he do? He chased down an unarmed black man, and once he realized that man was no longer a threat, what did he do?
That was fucked up.
He pulled out a gun and
executed him.
And that was not some pussy 9. That was a big gun he pulled out.
Yeah, you saw the size of that shit. I was like, yo, we
he
really
didn't
need
know
that
how to
size
handle
of a
it
gun.
because as you could see, he was hopping around while he was shooting it with one hand, which is not how a white guy would do it. Just saying. But that man murdered a black man today. A black man was murdered today.
Yep.
Is that guy alive?
In broad daylight, no
he was
less.
Getting
broad
gas!
fucking daylight.
He was getting gas!
Oh, the West Side is a fucking shithole. It's an absolute fucking shithole.
They had to have known him, right? Why else would that guy go on him so hard? That's not normal.
It's
is that
because he's
normal?
a rando.
That was a rando?
That's random.
He went that hard on a rando like it was personal?
Yeah. Dude, that's Arizona, bro, and that's how random here. That's how hard it goes in Wild West, dude.
God.
Wild West.
Fuck wherever you live. Sell it. Move in with your mom and your pops, please.
My mom and my
Strengthen
pops.
numbers. Strengthen numbers.
Last time I moved in with my mom and my pops is when I got
Arizona's
divorced.
popular. That's your fucking problem, Chef.
Wow, I live in the Wild West.
Well, we love our guns,
Chef,
too.
you could do your thing all day long and be a good person. You could be that good girl. You could be that good man. Don't fucking matter. It's all about that piece of shit that comes in the next day.
Yeah, and that's how it is, right? That's how it is. Randos in Arizona, dude. It doesn't matter if you're in Tucson, Phoenix.
Yeah.
It's just Phoenix. They're just a lot more trigger happy than they are here.
Oh, you ain't fucking kidding. Especially
it's 120
on the west
degrees.
side.
Nobody's got a fucking brain in their head, and everybody's being led by this idiocy. Like, oh,
like I wouldn't be
like my current two best friends live out here.
And it's getting worse because now borders are
you're
open.
In fucking Phoenix.
Yep.
No,
she's in Tucson. All you had to do today, Chef, was get gas on your brake, and you could have been dead.
Oh,
How do you think that makes me fucking feel? How the fuck do you think that makes me feel?
Well, that would have been Lindsay.
Terrible. Imagine if I kept sending text messages, and I kept sending text messages. And I had to search back in the history of the last message I got from Chef, because that was the last one. And now it's over. And now Chef is gone. And now there's no more Chef, because Chef got shot by some scumbag who was hooked on fucking heroin and shot a bunch of fucking people. And Chef did everything that was right. Why? Because you live in a fucking populated city? Is that your fucking fate? No, that's not your fucking fate. Fuck that. Fuck George Soros. Fuck Fox. Fuck MSNBC. Fuck CNN. Fuck all of you. Fuck the White House. I'm not your goddamn puppet. I will fucking rape you. Do you understand, Joe Biden? I will fucking rape your fucking mouth. I will hold you by your fucking hair. I will hold you by your fucking hair.
He touched
down
it,
and to the fucking right and then to the left. Until you fucking think that your neck is about to break. And then I'm going to stick my cock in your mouth. I'm going to start fucking your face.
Then I'm gonna look at your wife and
Fuck
go, Joe, you want that?
Fuck the government. Mm-hmm. You want to destroy everything I fucking care about? You want to destroy everything about American life that makes a fucking goddamn difference? No. Go ahead. Take me in. I dare you. Take me in, I dare you.
No, instead people want to argue about what's happening overseas.
I
It's like,
fucking
fuck
dare
all
you.
you.
There ain't enough people in this fucking town to fucking take me in. I swear to God, there ain't. There ain't. There ain't. And all I want is fucking people to be nice to each other. Is that a problem?
Give peace a chance. Hard to ask. Is that hard to give peace a chance, man? Yeah.
Honestly, this middle fucking thing ain't working at all.
Well, I mean, suggestions have been said about a peaceful divorce. I'm just like, because you can't. I refuse to live with fucking commies.
There's nothing peaceful about divorce, let me tell you, okay? Nothing peaceful about divorce. Unless you're me and you have a really good attorney, it's very peaceful. You just pretty much go, I want all of this, and you leave her with this. Is that cool? Cool. Meaning I get TV, electronics.
Damn, this drink's good.
Taking my fucking bed. It's comfy as fuck, and I paid a lot of money for it.
Oh, speaking of Alpha Core, I need to look into that.
Yo! I got the fucking steel cover. I'm so fucking
I am so proud of Ripa, because he started
I
himself.
got the autographed one of Chuck Dixon, and then I got the other one. So.
He's really killing it. He is fucking killing it. Now he's got.
Wants to go animated.
He's got Chuck. What? He's got Chuck Dixon now, and.
Let's all back up. He's killing it with who? Everybody that we know, right? That means nothing. That means fucking nothing. Look, if you read the X-Men, your comic doesn't fucking mean dick. And that's why I haven't bought Ripa's comic book, because it's not going to appreciate in value. Sorry, bye. It's not. Ripa's comic book is not going to appreciate in value. You're lying to yourselves. Bye.
Well, really, if you want to buy comics just to enjoy the stories and stuff.
I don't want to buy comics to enjoy.
Why don't you don't want to buy comics?
I want to buy comics that will appreciate money because they're fucking Marvel or DC with classic characters that are 100 years old and fucking they're continuing.
That's why my dad collects comics today.
Ripa can do whatever the fuck he wants, but it's just going to be worthless in 20 years. Just like Ethan Van Sciver, I can't sell Cyberfrog 1 through 4, which is the original Cyberfrog. You know why? Because they ain't worth shit. It's not worth anything.
He stopped with that. He started working.
Cyberfrog isn't worth anything. I have the originals. I have 0 through 5 or 0 through 4 or whatever. It's not worth anything. Y'all are lying to yourselves, and you're all very fucking stupid as
I
far
remember when he decided to do the
investing
campaign for
goes. You're just all
Cyberfraud.
dumb. I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's not worth anything. Like
I
it's
do
not like you
remember
have
that.
Black Panther #1, which I do have. I have 2 of those. That's actually worth money. You see how that works? Now Cyberfrog, that's not worth anything because who the fuck is that? No one cares. Do you understand? Do you understand? The end.
Do you understand, Ma?
So I have 5,000 comic books downstairs that are actually worth money. Meanwhile, people are wasting their money on comic books that are never going to be worth anything.
Well, people still like to read comics.
Well, that's nice, but you know what? It's not popular
Put a chick
enough.
in it and make her lame and gay.
It doesn't matter. It's not popular enough. Look, if Rippa sells 12,000 copies or 12 million copies, it doesn't matter. No one's ever going to know who he is. That's the way it goes. A very niche audience is going to know who he is, but the Commonwealth is not going to know who he is. He's not profitable. That's the way it works. Sorry. Hate to break it to you.
Well, I mean,
That's the real world.
At least I give him credit for trying to keep the comics industry going, because, I mean, Marvel and DC are like, they're done.
No, I don't. I call that grifting because he's just trying to run to a specific audience with a specific thing. It's not like he went and joined fucking Marvel and fucking tried to change X-Men or tried to make Wolverine better. No, he's trying to grift off of you because you're all fucking stupid. Don't you understand this? You gave out your money and you got nothing. You get nothing in the future, but he got your money already. Like, you're retarded. No one understands this. You're stupid. I hate to tell everybody that. My arguments all end with "you're stupid for a reason" because you are stupid. Don't you? Does anybody understand this fucking stupid technical shit? Can't I just play fucking Minecraft and enjoy smelting some metal without hearing idiocy? Like, fuck Rippa. Like, I don't care about Rippa. No one cares about Rippa. No one's ever gonna care about Rippa in the future. You know why? Because he's not fucking Wolverine. He's not Phantom Max. No one cares. No one cares. Does anybody see this? No one cares. I could go downstairs and bring out Mr. Sinister's first appearance. That's worth money. You know why? Because someone cares about that. Like, Rippa. Who the fuck is Rippa? He's just some asshole. He's some modern asshole. Who cares? It's just culture war bullshit. You're being manipulated. You're all stupid. I'm gonna make money off of my collection. You're not. Like, don't you understand how this works? The end.
I don't think comics are going to mean jack shit with the way that fucking Marvel and DC have gone.
Ah, fuck.
Hmm.
Oh, fuck you, man! Oh. Holy shit, I almost forgot how to jump. Jump. Oh, fuck! Ah, I went in too rough on that one. God damn it. Coming in hot!
Alright, I just took a piss. Alright, what am I? I'm in base. I'm in base, yes? Teabag and then base. Teabag and then base. Okay, I'm gonna quit and I'm gonna join up with fucking, the turtle game. Be waiting for y'all in the turtle game. Alright. We got game. Close game.